All right, we're recording. Live from my basement, it's Thursday night! Woo! So, as I jump back over to my special guest, Jaime Leonard, who I've known since she's a young girl. And as I go to look for my iMac only scoop, there I am. Welcome to Imagination. Dave's Imagination presents. I'm not going to do that because I have a special thing made just for Jaime, just for tonight. I have a special intro. What? It's not showing it. For Leonard, we are gonna go Apple TV.
There it is.
And no. Here we go.
Do that. He's gonna edit and create the pictures.
So now we need to go back to tabletop, make sure that is set up as
that's cool.
The Apple TV. There, we got it. Now we can go to table gameplay. And I wonder, though, when I record this, what it's recording. Is it recording this whole screen, or is it just recording this? I think it's just recording that. So, in a week off from our normal descent into Avernus game, we had a week where Wes was on remote assignment and Glenn was on remote assignment. And so when we have two missing, we often cancel. But I didn't want to cancel because we just missed.
We don't often cancel. We find something else to do.
And this week,
right?
Yes.
It happens to be D&D related.
Huh?
And this week it happens to be D&D related.
Yes. So, Jaime had created a one-shot a year ago.
Yeah, about.
Ish. And I consulted. I'm squeezing your head. And she said, someday, dude, I'll write it for you. And so, gosh darn it, today's that day. So, welcome, Jaime Leonard, who I have to resist calling Jamie Tollefson or Jamie McClelland or something like that.
Yeah.
So you've been married 2 years?
3.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
3 years. You know, it was
April of 2020.
April of COVID.
Yep.
April in the year of COVID.
Yes.
In the first year of our COVID.
Jaime has given us characters, pre-generated characters we've each taken, and I think I'm just going to let you... Ken, you hear everything? You see everything okay?
I mean, I can hear.
And in Discord, you can see the tabletop?
I can see the tabletop.
All right. Very good. So someone might text Wes and say, hey, we didn't go live on YouTube. Dave couldn't figure it out. However, if he gets on Discord, he can listen to us there. So, Jaime, take us away.
Alrighty. So, I'll kind of give an intro, and then we'll real quick just go around and explain who your character is so that we all know, because there are some parts of your character that I let you kind of form. I just gave like the basic skills of your character. So your adventuring party is taking a rest in Mapleton, which is the sweets capital of the continent, while waiting for word from the ship that you chartered to arrive back. You're waiting for it to arrive back from its last delivery. You'd get another ship, but you're just starting out. You don't have very much money. You don't have much gold to toss around. This ship's the cheapest. Plus, you're not in a huge hurry to get stomped on by the goliaths that are currently tormenting the village you're headed to next. Since you have a couple days, you figured you'd check out the job board to make some extra coin rather than spend another night gambling away all your riches. After sorting through the jobs with payouts worth only a few coppers or silvers, you notice a very colorful listing in the bottom corner. It says, need skilled adventurers to help locate kitchen. 300 gold pieces reward and lifetime supply of lollies. It tells you that the location of this job posting is Pop's Lollies.
Pop's
That's all
lollies.
you've got.
Pop's lollies.
Who would like to describe their character first?
I am Singe. It's not his real name, but he is a mild-mannered wizard of dragonborn descent, green dragonborn descent to be exact, and you will have known that he's a librarian, and his library is under threat of being defunded by the city that he lives in, and he needs to raise the money himself. So he has decided to lend out his services to this group and share in the spoils.
Great. Christian?
Stop. To finish. My character is Felix Furmonger, tabaxi fighter and soldier, who's very adept with playing cards. His particular deck is can be lethal, shall we say. And as a furmonger, he goes after furs, and not just any furs, those of the canine and lupine persuasion. The money he hopes to earn here will allow him to expand his business, maybe even set up a shop for the skins and leathers, and advertise the rare lupine skins when he's able to get them. So, yeah. And he travels about looking for opportunities for. Primarily, he does not go after domesticated canines. Primarily wild or rabid or jackals, and the unfriendly kind. And certainly the lupines are not very friendly. So, yeah, that's why he's here.
Perfect. Leonard?
Did I say my name was?
Ellender.
Ellender.
The forgetful.
Absent-minded bard.
Ellender is just a half elf. He has found this interesting group of entertainers. Well, actually, they're supposed to be fighters, but whatever. They're very entertaining. So he's going to follow them around. Maybe you'll find some good stories. I mean, it's quite a collection here. What have we got? Dragonborn and a
Dragonborn librarian.
Wow.
Feline. You got up your alley.
Oh my God, it's got to be a great story here. So, yeah, that's what he does. He wanders around, hooking up with different groups of guys to
Build his story base.
He likes stories. Yes, stories. So.
Perfect.
Ken?
All right, Motad Chaos Axe. A family name that he has made his entire personality. He enjoys axes, great axes, hand axes, you name it. If it has an axe in its name, it's his jam. And he also is not very good with money. He spends all his money on expensive clothes, so he's a little down on his luck, and needing some funds. So he's decided to give the adventuring life a try.
And he's a half-orc?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, half orc.
Yep. And along with you is the janitor. The janitor, Penrod, the janitor, a halfling, looks a lot like a dog. Hey, now he kind of talks with that laid back jam, and it's like, hey, man, don't be so mean on the canines now, right? And he's he would say, and everyone in town though, and he's a fan of Hong Kong Fooey, the number one super guy. You guys have heard of him, right? Isn't he great?
Who?
Everyone's heard of him, isn't that right? And the whole crowd nods. Everyone's heard of Fooey, the number one super guy. Otherwise, he's a janitor with a broom and a bucket, and you make a mess, he'll clean it up.
Sounds like a good dog.
All right.
Usually it's the other way around. Dog makes the mess.
Yeah, well, isn't that the truth?
Okay, well, bringing us back in, you guys are all standing in front of this job board, finding this listing that is asking you to find a kitchen.
How tough can this be?
Yeah, I mean, it's in his house, right?
It's a kitchen.
So where is this Pop's Lollies anyway? It's in town, right? Hey, mister, where's the Pop's Lolly? Can you
Familiar
point
enough
us?
with the town to know?
Can you point us to Pop Lollies?
Will you make an investigation check? See how easily you can find Pop's Lollies.
I'm going to roll a die, and then we will search for my modifier 8. So whatever my modifier is not going to be +2. It was investigation.
Yep.
Yeah, 8.
8. All right. The guy next, standing over here, he's like, well, I know there's a few candy shops in town. Some of them are better than others. Pop's has been here a long time. I think it's kind of down that way. Points you down one direction. You guys start to follow that way.
Yeah, thank you, my man. Go ahead that way.
Yeah, we will.
So you start to follow. You come across a candy shop that has lots of candies displayed in it. The name on the shop is the Sugar Daddies.
Sugar Daddies. That's not Pop's Lollies, is it?
Doesn't sound like
Where
it.
he's going.
The words are different.
I thought so.
Is there anybody milling around?
Yeah, plenty of
So
people.
I go up to one and say, "Can you tell us where Pop's Lollies are? You know, we heard it's down this way, but this doesn't look like it."
Oh yeah, this isn't Pop's. This is the Sugar Daddies. They're pretty new. They're pretty new in town. They don't like Pop very much though. I'm pretty sure Pop's is 2 streets over. Head over that way. It's got a big lollipop sign.
All right.
So
Right.
Well, we'll change track.
Yeah, right.
so you guys make your way over toward Pop's. You walk on. Ken,
you
were
have
you
some?
saying something?
Oh, Sugar Daddy's definitely stole the kitchen. That's my leading theory now.
Immediately.
Um,
Or
And-
guilty.
and so you walk over, you find this kind of shabby, older looking building. It's kind of, some of the spaces around it seem to be more recently built. This one seems like it's been there a long time. You walk up, you see a big lollipop sign. It says Pop's Lollies across the stick.
Looks like we found it.
Looks kind of shabby, though. Like it needs some cleaning up. Good thing I brought my broom.
You think we could just give them the other building, and that would work?
The other
Give 'em
building's
the-
Sugar Daddy?
occupied.
Yeah, we
can fix that.
remove them.
You said we can remove them.
I think this is easy.
We're overthinking this.
Yeah.
Why don't we go in and see what's up with Pops, huh?
Wes, is that you? Wes always plays the chaos character.
Ken's standing in.
So you guys going in?
Hey, gotta embrace it. It's my moment to shine.
Hey, Wes.
How's it going?
I couldn't get my stream to go work. I'm going to have to figure that out. But we're recording
I'm having
nonetheless.
trouble with Discord too, so yeah. I'll just listen in.
Yeah, well, Discord right now is only showing the tabletop. You might see a couple tokens, but that's about it.
Well, and it's not showing the whole picture, and it's only taking up half the screen. Ken's
Is it the same for you, Ken?
I thought I was getting the whole picture. I don't know.
Could be just Wes.
My hand's at like the edge
Alright.
of our picture.
Yeah,
I'm also
your hand is in the
on-
upper right corner for me right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
also on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not helping anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on the bus, right?
Yep, on the bus.
All right. Well, enjoy your bus ride.
So
You snore, I'll
Will do.
tune you out.
4 hours
I guess-
later, you'll be in Peoria.
I'll put it on mute so you don't hear the snoring.
I guess we're here. We should go find out what the
story
story is.
All right,
I'll open the
guys
door.
going
I'll
in?
try to open the door.
Yeah, it's
Go ahead.
open. Yeah, you hear a little ding ding ding. So you guys walk in. As you kind of survey the store, you see a ton of lollipops. It seems like they're complete. Like this is what he does. He makes lollipops. You see a few chocolates. You see a few, like a little ice cream bar. It's mostly lollipops. Pretty much any kind of lollipop you can think of. Any shape, any size. Some as big as your head. Some really small. Some that are really colorful. Some that seem like they're made of chocolate or made with strawberry or any kind of lollipop.
That's a
you can
lot of
think
lollies.
That one looks is bigger than my head. How would I get it in my mouth?
One lick at a time, my friend. One lick
How
at a
many
time.
licks does it take to get to the center?
Does it seem like there's any samples?
Yeah, up at the counter, there's a pretty old human male standing behind the counter. And as you walk in, he hears a little bell on the door, and he looks up and he's like, "Oh, hello, I'll be right with you." And he seems like he's working on something behind the counter. Up at the counter, there is a little tray of small lollipop samples.
All right, I'm going to go grab one that looks either chocolatey-ish or fruitish.
You've got grape, strawberry, chocolate, and green apple.
All right, chocolate.
All right. You try the chocolate one. It tastes like a chocolatey lollipop. It's pretty good. Pretty good. You can tell Pop has definitely been doing this a while, based on the quality.
I'm happy.
You should leave him.
Start browsing.
You should leave him a little tip for that. You didn't even ask.
It's a sample.
There's a little. You notice a little
I
sign.
point to the sign I'm sure is there that says sample.
Yep. You see the little sign
Oh,
that
that's
says free
such-
samples.
I'll put on my glasses. Oh, yeah. So it does.
All right. Pop comes back and he says, "Oh, hi. How can I help you guys?
We hear you've misplaced a kitchen.
You're here to find my kitchen." Oh, man, I am so thankful. I have been missing this kitchen for weeks, and I just don't know what to do. I'm starting to run low on inventory. You look around, he is not running low on inventory. And I don't know what I'll do if I can't find my kitchen.
Have you looked in your house?
Well, my house is upstairs, but I have my house kitchen. I don't have my lolly kitchen.
Where did it used to be?
Well, if you can come and look. And he walks through the door right behind the counter.
I'll follow. Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Penrod would be last. Penrod would be last. Following you with his broom.
So you walk into what looks like an industrial kitchen, but it's empty. The only thing in the room is in the very middle of the room, there is a pedestal. And then it seems like around the room there would have been, machines and stations and a taffy puller. And, it seems like there would have been things. It seems like you can see wear and tear on the floor around where maybe people have walked a lot or things like that. Seems like there are spaces that are empty that did not used to be empty.
Well, this is a kitchen, though, right?
We found it. Good job, team.
Well, you see, this is the physical location of my kitchen, but it's not very much use to me right now. It used to have all these machines. It used to have a chocolate machine and a taffy puller and a lolly station, my prized lolly station. And I don't know where it is. I went on to my daughter's wedding and then I came back and it's all gone. And as he's starting to talk about this, you start to notice along the walls there are 5 archways that are in various shapes. One is a heart, one's a like long twisty one, one's a star, a circle, and a cane shape. And they're archways that don't have a door. They aren't portals, they're just, you can't see super clearly through them.
Poorly lit.
Yeah,
Black,
like
backlit.
they're not like it's not dark through them. It's like seems kind of portal-y, but it's just kind of like fuzzy. Like you can't really see.
Blurred.
Yeah,
Okay.
through it.
Well, that's gonna catch my
So,
attention.
how many machines are you missing?
Oh well, all 5 stations.
5 stations. And there's 5 doors? Is that
5 archways.
five
Did you give them
stations?
away?
No, they're just gone.
And they went missing during your wedding, your daughter's wedding, you say?
Yes, I went away for my great granddaughter's wedding for about a month. I trained up this young boy, and his name's Garrett. He worked with
Does
me
Garrett
for
have a last name?
what?
Does Garrett have a last name?
Oh, I don't know.
Meyyer.
Okay.
And I maybe should know that, but I don't. And well, I hired Garrett to just run things while I was gone. I trained him up for a while, made sure he knew how to make lollies, and he did a really nice job. But when I got back, everything was different, and Garrett was gone, and I haven't seen him since.
Garrett's gone too, then.
Yes.
Have you looked in the arches?
Well, yeah. I went in there and, well, I'm an old man. I can't, move around as well as I used to. And it just seems a little too dangerous for me all by
Insight check.
myself.
Insight
check?
Yeah.
All right.
Just seems kind of a little suspicious. It'd be like the first place to look. I'm rolling on here. I rolled a 22.
All right. He seems scared, truly scared of what lies past each doorway or archway.
Why do you suppose he's scared of those archways?
There's something back there.
Those archways there before?
No, they just were walls.
Oh, they were new. Okay.
So something created that while you were gone.
Mm-hmm. I just had a
Whether
nice
it's Garrett
kitchen back
or-
here.
It sounds like and Garrett seemed like a guy on the up and up. He seemed like a nice, genuine.
Yeah,
fellow,
he hates.
eager to learn.
He hated the sugar daddies just as much as me, and that's why I liked him so much.
There's 5 archways. A star, I heard. What other shapes were there?
Twisty,
Yeah, there's a heart,
candy cane.
long like twisty, like one of those long twisty, like I guess, yeah.
Heart, star,
A
twisty,
star, a circle,
circle,
and a cane,
and a cane.
like a candy cane shape.
Well, which one are we going to try first?
Let's go candy cane.
So, I like a decisive man. Let's do that. Or
I like
half
the heart.
orc.
I like the heart.
Oh, here's your
Gonna divide
here's
it.
the
Sowing
room you're in.
dissension, are you?
Should we divide? That's to divide the group.
This is the
right?
room
The
you're
heart
in.
would be the easy, like the most friendly thing I could think of, and love and symbol for love.
Is that the kitchen?
This is the room that you're in right now.
Oh, I lost them.
What's on the pedestal?
Make an investigation check.
Awesome. I'm on it.
Can you describe those stations for us? So that just or wave over the description, so that when we find it, we know it immediately.
Are you asking that to Pop?
Yes.
Well,
You don't have to describe it.
I'm missing my chocolate station. It's where I'd
Chocolate station.
make chocolates and truffles. I'm missing my taffy puller. I can't make any taffies without that. I can't do that by hand. I'm not strong enough anymore. I'm missing my lolly station. That's the biggest and the best, and really the heart of my entire business. I don't know how I could function without that. Like I said, I'm beginning to run low on my inventory. This was where my oven was, where I baked cookies, and this over here is where I make my ice cream. I make all my ice cream here. I don't get any of it from anywhere else, unlike those sugar daddies.
Mm-hmm.
Which portal's closest to the ice cream machine location?
The cane.
Okay, I stick with my decision then.
My investigation check on the pedestal was a 5.
All right. It's a pedestal. There's.
Is that the middle thing in the room?
Yep,
Yeah.
this right here. There's each of those 5 shapes are on there. That's about all you notice.
Were these shapes here before the things went missing?
No.
You said the portals weren't here, but were the shapes here on this
Well,
pedestal?
this pedestal wasn't here. This is new.
pedestal's new.
That's what I figured.
Is it a pedestal or an altar?
It's
No,
like
I want to check it out.
think like it's like the pedestal like a pastor would preach at. It's kind of like that, but like wider,
Okay.
like a tall table.
The
Can I do an investigation check on that pedestal one? As soon as you said that, that's also new? Mm-hmm. I'd like to investigate that.
Okay, make an investigation check.
18.
All right, you notice that there are these shapes that Felix noticed, but you notice that they seem a little bit pressed in, like a little bit indented into the pedestal, and they are very softly glowing.
Shapes on top of the pedestal?
Yep, it's like the big long table,
Mm-hmm.
basically, and they're like all 5 in a row, slightly indented into it, very softly glowing.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic on that pedestal.
Okay.
Going old school today.
All right. Well, you cast Detect Magic, and this pedestal is definitely magical. You sense that it is magical. You see it glowing. You notice that all 5 archways begin to glow a bit. You can tell that those are all magical as well. Nothing else in the room seems to be magical.
Okay.
So you're doing your hoogity boogity on this pedestal. Can you tell that the colors of the magic match up with the portals?
That's an excellent question. Do they? There's 5 shapes imprinted on top of the pedestal. There's 5 doorways.
Yeah. So the shapes match the doorways. The shapes are the same as the doorways. So there's a circle doorway. There's a circle
There's a
shape.
circle. The
Yeah.
shapes
Yeah.
on top of the pedestal
Yes. So
are
they're
the
the
same
same.
as the doorways.
Yep.
Yes.
And so
They're all, they don't have a specific color
Who
to
is
them. They all
asking-
just kind of glow, showing that they're
they're just
magical.
glowing.
Well,
They're
with
not
his detect
color
magic,
detected.
with his detect magic, he
They're
can tell that
magical.
they're magical. It has a faint aura
But
around
they are
it.
not color
Candy
specific.
cane, huh?
Right.
No, you didn't want to do the
No,
candy.
I wanted to do the heart, but
Yeah, but our friend Motad Axeman here, Axeman wanted to do the candy cane, and he spoke up first.
Yeah, it's related to ice cream. So
okay. We can
You
do the heart
so-
second.
You're okay with that
We
then?
can do the heart second.
We'll do the heart second. I like that.
yeah,
Let's.
art second.
There might be a connection between these and the doorways, but I'm not sure what the connection is. Maybe if we just touch it.
Who couldn't go for a small ice cream cone right now?
Oh,
Yeah. Let's
hot
go.
outside.
All right.
All right.
Ice cream and eat.
Ice
Alright.
cream it is. Let's go on in.
All right,
Well-
so
I'm wondering if you touch one of the shapes on there. So I touch a
wanna
candy
touch
cane
one?
shape.
nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Next time.
So we're just gonna walk through the candy
Lead
cane
the
then.
way. Motad, Axeman, go.
All right, Motad walks through.
Motad, my man.
Candy cane.
Axeman.
Mage hand. So next time, let me do the touching. You all of a sudden get teleported in there.
All right.
Well, that's
So
never happened
what's
before.
our? Let's see. Make sure he can see this. Okay.
So Motad goes first. The half orc. I would like the monk go last because he likes to clean up.
Okay.
Then, I don't
I'd
know.
go in the middle. Sure.
The bard's definitely in the middle. Middle.
Well, there's got to be one more.
Okay.
So are you up here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be
Put the fighters up front.
like that?
There you go.
Okay.
I bring up the bag. Sweep up. I'm the mop man.
Okay. So as you walk into this, it's a giant snowy oasis. Okay. You walk in. There's a frozen lake in the middle. There are off to the side. There are two very large polar bears. And then sitting way back, at the back of the room, you see a giant candy cane golem that seems like that is sitting on top of a throne. These two, the two polar bears are kind of just walking around the circumference of the lake. The golem is sitting in the throne, deactive, like not moving.
Hey, Ken. Can you see that?
Not yet. You can see what you can see up here, right?
Yeah.
We're all going to die.
Room 1. All right, well, let's walk in, and Motad will kind of curve to the left.
This way.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll let people file in after him.
I will go to the right. We'll flank.
This way.
That's
Wait, sorry.
That's
This
me.
is you.
Yeah.
Over here.
No, towards you.
This way. This way.
Yeah.
And I'll stay as far back between those two. Yeah. Yeah.
Where do you want to go? Just follow up.
I'll follow Motek.
So Penrod takes a look in and says, "Oh man, this is cool, but I think we need some help." And he'll run back into the kitchen.
Okay. The polar bears, this one is continuing this way, and this one is continuing this way.
You think they'd be friends?
They're on
I always
opposites.
wanted a pet polar bear.
You friends with each other or friends with us?
Friends with us.
No.
Oh. You sure? Maybe we should have asked more questions before coming in here.
You could practice some animal magic if you wanted. Do you have that? No.
No.
I have a +4 animal handling. Push comes to shove. Just saying.
Right. And so
Are
the
you
candy
barbarian?
cane golem, is it like
No,
actually a
tabaxi
golem made
fighter.
out of candy canes? Is that
It's
what
a
it
tabaxi.
looks like?
Yep, that's
Feline.
exactly what it looks like.
Oh, the
Like
feline.
like it's not a bunch of candy canes put together. It's like made of peppermint. It's like a peppermint, like a giant peppermint
Isn't that
instead of a
picture
candy
awesome?
cane.
I think the Cthulhu one was pretty cool too.
All right, as you're standing here, this
We haven't seen
one
through yet.
gets closer and looks right at you. This one continues on this way.
So in the other room, Penrod dives into a kitchen cabinet, changes his gear, and puts on his kung fu outfit. But he gets stuck for a round
Yes.
as he tries to kick his way out.
I suggest you move out of the polar bear's eyesight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to stay in it. I'm I'm not currently in his path, but I'll sidle to my
Close
right,
along.
closer to you, to make sure I'm not in his path.
Okay. How far do you want to go?
Right, yeah, one more. There you go.
Okay. I want you to make a let's say an animal handling check to see if you can seem like you
There's
are
your plus
not
4.
Yeah, right.
aggressive toward this animal.
Acting natural.
Yeah.
That's 18.
Okay. Yeah. He kind of watches you, kind of like a little snarl, and then just continues to move this way.
All right. Excellent.
Okay, what's going on here, guys? I don't see the machine.
Right. Yeah, I was going to
But
ask.
I see a giant thing that looks like it's made out of candy canes.
Oh. Maybe we should go up and lick it.
That's my leading theory.
Let's see what the bear does.
Really?
Well, go up to it.
Oh. Not lick it?
No, but I like it, so it's now moving into the leading theory spot.
They're just going around in a circle.
They're just walking around the lake.
Which is frozen, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we?
That, or we gotta go into the lake.
I was going to say, why
Or
are we?
both.
They're
Where's the
patrolling a
machine?
frozen lake.
I mean, ice cream
Those are
is
5
frozen.
foot squares.
Well,
5 foot.
So we're making the assumption. Candy cane door. This is where which machine went? The ice cream machine.
yeah,
Yep.
in theory.
So we're candy cane door. Okay.
So he's stuck in there for a turn. And then he finally bursts out of there in his kung fu outfit. No, not
Oh,
yet.
sorry.
He opens up his kung fu manual and checks for what kung fu master says you're supposed to do when confronted by polar bears surrounding a lake and what's it called?
Peppermint golem.
A peppermint golem. He flips to the section on peppermint golems to see what it says.
There's a section about
Of course, there's got to be one.
He begins flipping through and he finds sections about golems.
And it would probably say something along the line of finding the heart, right? The golems usually have a emblem or a pit amulet. Yeah.
Typically.
Yeah. So probably say something about find the amulet heart to disable the golem.
Yeah,
At least,
certainly could.
At least that's what Fooey
Typical.
thinks.
Yeah, a typical golem would have some sort of activator or some energy keeping it going. It
This one
says
is-
nothing about peppermint golems. It's
They're all the same,
you know,
though,
it's
right?
It's got your rock. It's got your your clay.
Close enough. Close
Yeah.
enough.
You think, peppermint's kind of hard. Seems like maybe it's a rock golem.
Fooey on the way for the rescue. All right, next turn I'll make my entrance.
What's the golem doing? While
He
they're
is sitting
facing
completely still on his throne.
inert. Oh, he's on a throne.
He's on a snowy throne.
Do you have eyes?
You make a perception check.
Is this ice or snow?
Snow. Everything is snow. This is ice.
Right.
Wow. 19 plus 2 is 21.
All right. You don't see eyes per se, but you sense that he's able to see
Because I'm
what's
trying to figure
around.
out. I mean, you said he's sitting perfectly still, but
Mm-hmm.
is there anything on him that gives me an indication that he's actually alive? Like if we went up and touched him, he might react.
He's not moving at all. He's completely still. He's not like looking anywhere. He's just sitting completely still, staring forward.
Maybe if we touch him, he activate him. I don't know. How do these?
Probably ask questions.
Ooh. Yeah,
Well-
we could question it.
Yeah, we can go up and ask an inanimate object questions. That sounds like a great idea.
I think so. Let's go.
Okay, so I'm.
Okay, we'll start
Yeah,
walking.
Okay.
Yeah, we're walking around the edge of the room, avoiding the
Bears.
Okay.
bears.
So is
Just
everyone
kinda
going
stay-
that way?
So we're
No,
kind
I'm
of.
gonna keep
Keep going
going
that
this
way.
way and flank. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
Would you like to walk in now?
So Hong Kong Fooey is gonna do a series of flips, cartwheels, backflips, jumping jacks, move and dash, and make his entrance saying, "Hong Kong Fooey here to save the day." And I imagine he lands on the ice and loses his balance and slides across to wherever you want him to
Great.
be.
All right. He sure does. And the ice seems to be holding.
Can I roll a dexterity check maybe to see if I keep my feet?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And do the bears just...
And
Yeah, what are the bears doing?
we're gonna see how that affects the bears.
Maybe I could use my acrobatics since I was doing...
Yeah, you can choose athletics or
Oh,
acrobatics.
21. So he starts to fall, but he catches his feet and maybe slides across. And maybe face plants into the snowdrift on the other side of the...
Superhero.
What's your speed? 35?
35. I said I moved and dashed, so...
Yeah.
But he lost any control on the ice. Like cartoony would do. I meant to do that.
And as you get close to that polar bear, it turns to face you.
Oh, good job.
And kind of gets in your face. As you guys begin to walk this way, as you cross kind of this section, passing behind the polar bear, you notice as the peppermint golem seems to almost straighten a little bit and turns its head to look directly at you. At this whole group.
Okay.
As he turns to look at you, this polar bear is looking at him because he's right there. This polar bear turns to you guys, lets out a huge growl, and then he slowly begins to stand up out of his throne. Everybody roll initiative.
Trying to figure out how this is going to get us to an ice cream machine.
4.12.
All right, just a moment.
Nice pen. What are you looking for?
Something to take away my sore legs.
Did you exercise yesterday?
Every day.
All right. Did everybody roll initiative?
Yes. Yep.
14.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone 21 and up? Anyone get 21 or higher?
21.
Okay.
18 plus 3. I believe that.
All right. 16 to 20.
Motad with the 17.
Okay. All right. 11 to 15.
Yep. Fooey with the 14.
Okay. And 6 to 10.
Felix is a 9.
And then
1 to 5.
Yeah. Singe is
What'd you get?
a 4 point something.
4. Okay. All right. Top of the round is Ellender.
Thank you, sir.
Ellendor, huh?
Leading off.
Leading off. Oh. Yeah, I should take my rapier to it. I'm sure is what I should do.
One swing should do it.
I also have mage hand. Okay. Well, I can't do that. That would hurt. Oh. Wonder how that works on a polar bear.
Getting cookies was such a bad idea.
Terrible idea.
What was that?
Getting cookies was such a bad idea.
It was. Will this work? Nope, it's a humanoid. Never mind. Okay, so goes that. It's gonna take forever if I have to look up every freaking spell.
Yeah, you should
can
take
help
the time to
you
put it
with
in
one if
D&D
you-
Beyond.
Yeah, I like wasting an hour of my time on the computer. That
Wait,
fucks me.
whoa. Who,
If there's
do you
one I
feel
can
like you
help
wasted
look
an
up
hour?
Quickly,
I
I can do
would've.
that too.
I feel like
More
I
than an
invested-
hour.
Invested an hour. Enjoyed the time. Enjoying our hobby.
You know how much.
Except for the whole it not loading right away and fighting that fight. That was frustrating.
What's above us?
Open air.
Just open air. Okay.
Seems like open air.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm going to cast Enthrall on the bear.
This one right here.
Yeah, I weave a distracting string of words causing creatures of your choice that you see within range. It says creatures, so range is 60 feet. I'm assuming I'm within 60 feet of all of them. So I'm going to try it on all of them. They have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If they can't be charmed, they succeed, of course.
Okay. Here's the golem.
What do they have to
Actually, golem cannot be charmed.
do? Okay, well, it's not going to work on him then.
Okay, take 2 out of 3. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Let's see. The first one, it's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
All right. The first polar bear, this one right here, got a 15.
Where's my numbers at?
So your spell save DC is over here. Right here.
14. Well,
Yep. So he succeeded. The second one rolled a 7, so this one failed.
okay.
So you or your companion.
Any creature on a failed save, the target has disadvantage on wisdom checks made to perceive any creature other than you until the spell ends or until the target can no longer hear you.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So he is enthralled
Yeah.
currently. Do you have any condition rings or anything?
Yeah, right behind you, there is something that has like a gummy thing on top of it. Maybe the second row, and then no, in the middle, straight ahead. Should be right in there somewhere. I will find it for you.
Okay.
So we aren't fighting yet, so otherwise it would have advantage on the save, on the throw.
If you or your companions are fighting a creature, it has advantage on the save. They are hostile to you at the moment, but no one has made a hit, so I'll say he didn't get advantage.
Okay. So I assume that if he's enthralled, wisdom perception check, so he's that probably helps out Kung Fu there, I guess. That's about it. Okay. Wasn't much.
That's a shot.
The way I play is I play cantrips or a bonus action. So if you have cantrips spells, then you can use those as a bonus action. So if there's a bonus action or a cantrip you want to use, then you can do that.
Ooh. Haven't played that one in a long time. Dancing Lights.
That's crazy because I had them. Just had them.
Yeah, but they don't really
They
do
just,
anything. to
yeah,
defend
they're just
themselves.
kind of
Yeah.
making light.
I could do vicious mockery on something, but yeah, I'm not feeling like hurting anyone's feelings yet.
Threw a rubber band on it. Now. Okay. Oh, but I found it. Here it is.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, well, anyway, that's
Is that all you want to do?
I'm kind of in the middle, guys. Are we in contact with the bear?
You are 5 feet away. Or like 10 feet away.
Can I move without coming in contact with the bear?
You could move backward
Yep.
this way.
Oh, I can't come back this way and go
This-
around him over the eyes?
You could go this way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I want to move that way and then cut over towards Kung Fu and make a loop. My movement's
This
30
way?
feet. Yeah. Just get around the bear without getting too close. And then as far as I can towards
30,
Kung Fu.
you said?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 30.
Okay.
Okay. Motad, you're up next.
Alright, so this bear is seeming hostile to me.
Yes.
I'm taking offense. So, I'm going to rage.
Really? Going to get
Yes,
right
yes.
down to it.
Yep. Gonna do it. So, rage. I'm gonna unclip my little cape and stuck it in my pouch so it doesn't get dirty, and then grab my axe, my great axe,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna swing at this thing.
Great.
I'll step up into melee with it and then take 2 swings with it. Okay. So that's a 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And then... Will it tell me 1d12 plus 4, I think plus another 2? So I think it's 14 slashing damage. Did I get a plus 2 when I'm raging?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. And then we'll just do it again.
You said 14?
16
Yeah.
total.
Was that with the plus 2?
Yeah, the 14 was with the plus 2.
Okay.
Oh,
Is there a history? Yes. Oh, that was damage. Okay.
You can also use your bardic
There we go.
inspiration. As
A 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Alright.
You
Then
have
nothing
a
else matters.
area template. Yeah, you used to.
Sure, I used to.
All right, is that all you got?
There's 4 plastics. Maybe the bottom one.
So
Yeah.
the golem, on his turn, he is going to let's see. He's going to move this way as you guys were the first to kind of step into his activation area. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to stop there. Just give off this real menacing look at you guys. And that is his turn. Up next is Fooey, followed by Felix.
Okay. I am going to do a backflip away from the bear. He may get an opportunity attack, but he's enthralled, so I don't know how that works.
Enthrall is only wisdom
checks.
Yep.
So,
yes, he will get an opportunity attack. He's going to try to use a claw attack on you. That's a nat 20.
ouch! How do you do nat 20s?
I usually do full damage plus roll.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
we do.
So that is
This could be painful.
Or it could be really small.
12 plus 8 is 20.
Yeah, that's like half my hit points here.
You sure you don't have something to mitigate that?
I do.
As a monk?
Well, I have it for missile attacks.
First, I thought there was a disengage.
Yeah, I chose not to use it because I wanted to do something else.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Key points or something.
It's 20 slashing, if that matters to you.
Yeah, I can deflect missile attacks.
Those are ranged attacks. This is a
They're right.
melee.
That's why I'm saying I can't do it.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Yeah, so I took the 20 points of damage. Ouch.
Yep.
Puts me at 25.
And which way do you want to move?
All right, I want to move toward the golem,
Okay. How much?
all the way up into his range, and so I use like half my distance, right?
That was 20. Yeah.
And I'm going to taunt him.
Okay.
I'm going to lick his chest. Big old sloppy doggy lick right in his...
Yeah, so he's huge.
Yeah.
You are a
You're not licking
halfling
his
size.
chest.
Yeah.
His
So you
leg.
could lick his leg.
His kneecap.
No, I'm going to use my acrobatics to jump up.
Okay, roll an acrobatics.
Maybe I launch myself off of his knee or something. That is a 12.
All right, sure. So you lick his chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to do a backflip away again into the middle of the ice,
Okay.
trying to get him to follow me into the ice.
Okay, so you jump up, lick his chest,
Yeah.
you jump off his knee, and flip away. As you do, he reaches out
Yeah.
as you leave his space. And he's going to make a slam attack.
I think it's time to use one of my key points for a dodge.
Yeah.
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 Use a key point to take the dodge action.
Okay, great. Sounds good.
And so that just gives him disadvantage
Yeah.
on this attack.
Anyone needs bardic
So.
inspiration, you do.
Right now.
With disadvantage, that is a 14.
Misses my armor class of 15.
All right.
All right. So the purpose was to try to get him to follow me into the ice. I don't know. You
Okay.
tell me what needs
Sure.
to, how, if that will work or not. But
Okay.
as I go,
Yeah. Can you make an intimidation check?
yeah, this is not going to be my specialty here. Intimidation. It is +1. 19.
Okay. All right. We will see what happens on his turn.
Yeah. So I use my bonus action. Have I taken an action?
No.
Well, I don't know whether is all movement free.
Well, as a monk, I like to think my acrobatics is just
Right. Yeah.
fluff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
I've only moved him 35 feet.
and so I want to move back far enough such that he would follow me and he might end up in the middle of the ice. So I think I can move back another 20 feet, maybe?
So are you using the dash to move extra?
Yes.
Okay. So you want to go like back here?
Keep
Further?
going. It's right there. It's, maybe one to the right. I'm trying to get him into move
Okay.
into the middle of
Sure.
the ice.
Okay.
And I say, guys, attack the ice when he gets to the middle.
All right. Sure. Okay, Felix.
All right. I see all this
Followed
going
by
on.
Singe.
Let's see here. Well, Felix will both do the same. So Felix will pull out his let's see. Oh, let me get to my sheet. Sorry. Okay. The squares are 5s, or
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. So everybody should be. So Felix will pull out his light crossbow, and I'll shoot at this one.
Okay.
So let's go. That's an unnatural 20.
All right.
That's,
Toward the polar bear, right?
yep.
That hits.
Okay. That's 9 points
All right.
on that one. I do get 2 attacks, so I will fire again at the same bear. And that's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And that's another 9 points.
Okay.
And let's see. And then I will move. 10, 15, 20. And is I want to swap a weapon later or now? Is that
So usually, if you're going to swap in the middle of a turn, you have to drop it and draw it as a free action. If you wanted to use an action, you can stow and pull out.
okay? But that would use up. That would use up
yeah,
the
you-
only action I have.
Yeah,
right? 'Cause
you
it's-
usually don't want to do that in the middle of combat.
No. Right, and that's not where I'm going. I'm thinking for the next turn. So, okay. Because
You can still on this turn and draw on your next turn.
Yeah, you could stow now and then draw it at the beginning of your next turn if you wanted to do that.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll stow
Yeah.
the crossbow and be ready to pull on the next go.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. Singe.
So I will move to here,
Okay.
and I will firebolt the one that's on Felix,
Okay.
and firebolt to hit. Rolls a terrible number. 11.
All right. To the polar bear.
Yeah,
That does not hit.
and that's
Just misses.
at least a bonus action.
Yep.
So my action.
Cantrips is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Gives you
cast
more bang for your buck on a turn.
Mage Armor,
Okay.
and yeah. That is my turn.
Okay. Perfect. So on to the polar bears. So this first polar bear is going to make a bite attack at Motad. That's Motad. Yep. That is a 13 to hit.
You miss.
Okay. And then he's going to make a second attack with his claws. And that is a 24 to hit.
I dodged the mouth right into the claws.
Yeah, that's right. So you take 8 slashing damage from the claw.
Alright, and halved because I'm raging. Or is that already halved?
That was not halved.
Alright, so 4 slashing.
Yep. And he's gonna stay right there. This second one, let's see. He's gonna go ahead and turn around as you've just hit him, and he's gonna come up to you and make, come up to Felix and make a multi-attack, bite, and claws.
Well,
So that is a 24 to hit for the bite. That's 8 piercing
ouch. Okay.
for the bite, and the claws is a 25 to hit,
Ouch.
Dang.
which is 15 slashing.
Okay. Felix done got bloody quick.
Never mind. This might not take a full 4 hours.
Yeah, no. Not,
All right.
Not at this rate.
Back up to the top, Ellender, followed by Motad.
Not gonna get there. I wish I was back with the cleric now. He doesn't have a lot of offensive weapons.
I do think he has actual weapons too, if you want to use those.
Oh yeah, a rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I guess.
D8.
Yeah.
It's D8 plus 3.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm gonna put a cloud of daggers on the guy there,
Which one?
the
Oh,
golem.
The golem. Okay, that's our cloud of daggers.
You should print like daggers on a.
It's
on a
40.
That'd be
44.
cool.
You just put the cube over them.
Yep, 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area.
Of course,
And that is
break it like the first time
concentration,
you use
so
it.
I'm going to put that on you.
If we ever played with the
For
bear.
concentrating.
Yeah. I do miss that by the way.
Oh, I can't even read that one. 3, 7, 8, 11.
Okay. So that's 11.
I wonder, could you augment reality your minis onto a
It
screen?
doesn't say anything about whether I can move it. I don't
Confounded.
think I can.
I do not believe you can.
I'm impressed with how well this is working.
Okay.
it was fun.
Anyway,
Okay. Would you like bonus action? Cantrip?
oh yeah, the only one they have that's worth anything is Vicious Mockery. So I'm going to throw Vicious Mockery at him.
Okay.
You lumin lump of candy sugar.
All right. Go ahead and make a spell attack. I
Is it a
think.
D20?
Or is it a save? Maybe it's a save. Hold on. Oh, it's a wisdom save. Okay.
Which has got
That's a
fails, right?
10.
Not
Was
against
it to
my
the golem?
14. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a 10. Okay, so he fails. So that's 1d4 psychic damage and disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Good. Okay. Roll one that I can see. 2.
Okay. Okay. And it has disadvantage on its next
Attack.
attack. All right. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. Motad.
Wait, where's this cloud of daggers that just appeared?
It's right on top of the golem, right here. This blue marker.
Surrounding
Okay.
the golem.
It's like right above his head.
I don't really think I can maneuver this guy into it, so I'll just stay where I'm at. Actually, that's a lie. I'll pivot 90 degrees around it, so I'm making it more
Pivot?
in line with the golem.
Pivot.
Like this.
Yes,
Pivot?
exactly. And then I will recklessly attack
Okay.
this time.
Remember that Friends movie?
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
else.
So there's attack number 1. That's a 15 to hit.
To hit the
Polar bear.
Polar bear. That hits.
All right, that's 10 slashing damage, and that I made it so it does include the rage damage this time.
Okay, perfect.
And then second attack. Is a 22 to hit for also 11 slashing damage.
All right,
I wonder
that
if your
hits.
Taunt.
Okay, and then because that was reckless,
It works.
Any attacks against me now have advantage until my next turn.
Okay, got it.
Line them up.
The polar bear you just hit is bloody. So it is at least half its damage is gone. All right, anything else?
Nada.
Okay. The golem, having been taunted by Fui, is going to try to chase after him.
Does the cloud of daggers go
It
with him?
stays.
Yes.
But he passes through it.
Yeah,
Or
so
starts to
Cloud
turn
of
into it or
Daggers
something.
is... Or starts its turn there, yes. Okay, so go ahead and roll 44.
44?
Nice.
That would be nice.
I
wouldn't
know,
it?
it would be nice.
That's 4, 4, and 3. So that's another 11.
11.
Nice. Good roll. 11 out of 16. That's above average.
Okay.
Keep forgetting to do my bonus actions.
Sorry, the polar bear is actually mortal, meaning below 10.
Okay.
Okay. So he is going to head over this way to chase Fui. Let's see if the ice breaks.
Holds this large golem.
Yeah. I'll say if it's less than 50, it breaks.
Less than 50? Mm-hmm. Okay.
68.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Maybe it needs some help.
so it holds.
That's what he said.
Couple creaks.
And he comes over to Fui
Let's see if I'm alive next turn.
and is going to make
Canine down.
is going to make,
Monk.
let's see.
He's actually
So I think he has disadvantage. Because
next
of-
attack.
right.
And not to mention my dodge, which...
I'm gonna have him stop here, and he's gonna make a. He's gonna make a peppermint burst, which is in a 30-foot cone. So he releases this breath of peppermint, which should hit both of these. And you get a strong scent of peppermint. He's like, and you just are rushed.
But for the rest of the adventure, I have good breath.
That's right. So you need to make a, let's see, both Ellender and Fui make a Constitution save.
17. 15 on the die.
Good.
17. That succeeds.
10.
That does not succeed. So Fui takes half. So the total is 14 cold damage. Fui, you take 7.
Ouch, man, that hurt. Is he done?
And he is done.
So I'm going to do one of those on the ice.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the ice. So, inanimate objects hitting it. Do I need to roll to hit? Roll to see if I get...
To see if you break the ice.
Well,
So you're trying to-
hit the ice, break the ice. I would think I'm going to hit the ice.
Right.
So it's a matter of...
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
All right. So I'm going to roll. This is my primary. This is my offhand.
Okay.
Right? So plus 7, 10. And offhand, though, was a 23. So that was rolled to hit.
Yeah.
But again, this is ice, so I don't
Right.
know how I miss.
Yeah.
So then my damage...
Kind of just taking into account if either was a nat 20.
That's really what I was doing, right? What's it doing? Campaigns. I don't know why I did that. I love technology. Here we go. Plus 1d6 plus 4. So 2d6 plus 4?
Yep.
Yeah. 2d6 is 5, which plus 4 plus 4 plus 8 is 13 points of damage to the ice.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take one step back on the solid ground off the ice.
Okay. So back here. 13, you said?
Yeah.
Great. I gave some hit points.
Okay.
See what you can do to break it.
Yeah, so technically using your offhand is using your bonus action, which I think kind of sucks for... Well, I get 2 attacks. Mm-hmm. Let's do it again.
Okay.
But I only get my primary hand on this one. Nat 20 on the die. So that was 1d6 plus 4 is 10 plus another 7, another 17 points of damage
Okay.
for my second attack.
Great.
Okay?
All right. You see as these big fissures begin to form in the ice, as straight from where you're trying to hit. Yep. All right. Felix, followed by Singe.
So Felix is going to draw his glaive off his back.
To glaive.
And I get 2 attacks. So the first attack is going to be to the bear in front of me.
Okay.
Let's see here.
You often just hear, break the ice!
I'm getting there.
Bears to the left of the bears to the right.
Stuck here in the middle with you.
I don't imagine that an 8 will hit the bear.
Does not.
Yeah, no. All right. So, well, of course, coming on off my back might have been a little awkward, so we'll try again. But this time we're going to go for the ice. Again, I don't know if that's an automatic hit or what, but 11 plus 6 is 17 to hit the ice.
Yeah. Kind of just looking for a nat 20 there to do extra damage.
And then we're going to go 7 plus 3 is 10 points of damage to the ice. And let's see. Let's go to the sheet. Over here. And let's see. This might be a timely time to bonus action second wind to get some hit points, because that first assault was pretty stiff. There we go. Excellent. 10 plus 5 is 15. Excellent. Oh. Okay. All right. 2 attacks in bonus action, and that's my turn, because I'm not going to move away and risk getting clobbered again.
Great. Okay. Singe.
So, seeing the opportunity be in front of me, I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
Straight down the line.
Great.
The creature takes lightning damage of 8d6, half as much on a successful save, which would be a dexterity 14 or better for all 3.
Okay. Dex save. Got it. So, the golem. This is Dex. Golem got a 6. First polar bear got a 10. Second polar bear got a 15.
15 passes and takes half of 38. The other 2 take full 38.
38. Okay, so the first polar bear gets shocked, and as this lightning bolt passes through, and it just falls to the ground. It is completely annihilated.
On the ice?
This first one, just right.
Wait on the ice.
How much? You said 38. Okay.
Lightning damage. I don't know if that has a special effect on constructs. I don't think so.
The golem has advantage against spells.
Oh.
That's still only a 10.
Nice.
Okay.
So he takes the
So 38. Okay. And then the polar bear would have taken
The second polar bear takes
26.
38. Oh, the half?
Half.
The half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be 16?
16. 16.
19.
No,
19.
19, sorry.
Okay, 19. So that would be
All this D&D Beyond doing the math for you makes you
I
soft.
I know. He is mortal.
How's the golem look?
Golem looks pretty good.
So with my
Was the ice in the path of the lightning?
I would say no. I'd say it's
Okay.
What enough to conduct?
I'm also gonna throw a firebolt at the bear.
okay.
The roll is 18.
That hits.
Damages 11.
All right. That polar bear burns to cinders.
Take him down.
And were you concentrating on him? On his spell?
Enthrall.
Is that
Was
what-
that the enthrall? No, the cutting. The daggers.
Oh, the cloud of daggers. Yep.
Enthrall.
Okay. So your polar bears are out of the fight. All you've got left is this giant golem standing on some cracking ice. Burning up a little bit. Electrocuting a little bit. Okay. Polar bears are out. Back up to the top with Ellender. Were you done?
Yep.
Yeah. Didn't want to move or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Ellender.
I don't have anything to attack the ice with.
That's all right.
Except
What
my
you can do.
weapons. I don't have anything I can do. That's what I'm saying. I want to go back to the cleric. You talked me into a bard.
Yeah, but I really like
Attack the ice with your rapier.
Sure.
Draw the blade?
Find a little crack in the ice and just kind of wrench it.
Are right next to it.
4 plus 6 is 10. I don't think that hits it.
Well,
Well, it's
But
the
it's the ice.
It's the
Yep,
ice.
so go ahead
yes.
and roll damage.
8 plus 3 is 11.
That cracks the ice. And it had 10 left.
Oh.
All right. So as you jam your rapier into the ice, you see this fissure, kind of like this crack, go into the ones that Fui had already made, and it goes right under. And just as this crack gets big enough, the weight of the golem just goes straight through, and the golem disappears under the water.
Way to go, my man.
Okay.
Where's the ice cream machine?
I know. It was a lot of work for
I'll
a
walk
largely
over
empty
and
room.
stand on the the throne.
Yeah, I'll drop
You want to go stand on the
concentration
throne? On the throne?
That's me. This
Yeah,
is
I'm
me.
trying to get rid of that. There we go. Okay. Make a perception check.
Could I do an investigation check?
What are you looking for?
I am looking to see if there's any sort of like device to turn it on to maybe reveal an open secret door.
Okay. Sure.
Nods,
Yeah.
Yeah.
nods.
A natural 20 with a +6.
It
Great.
drains the lake to reveal. Oh wait.
Very angry.
To reveal a very angry
climbs
peppermint
out of the hole.
Sticky peppermint.
So as you kind of get up onto this throne, you're looking around, you start clearing off some of the snow. It's pretty heavily coated in snow. You start clearing it off. You go around the base of it. You start kind of picking off some of that snow. And you find a small switch at the base of the throne.
Flick that baby.
Okay. The wall behind the throne opens up into a doorway.
Thousand.
And inside, well, I guess you haven't walked inside yet.
But I
Opens
can
the
see
doorway.
inside. What do I see?
Yeah. So inside you see two chests, two just look like brown wooden chests, sitting inside the room.
Had to do it.
You sure? You want to touch?
Do you guys want to see this before I open these chests?
Go for it, my man.
So I will cast.
Well, detect
Mage Hand.
magic is still on me for 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
The battle hasn't.
Yeah, you
taken
still
10
have
minutes.
detect magic up.
So I go over round and
Although
to
is
see, and I
that-
want to see if the chests are magical.
Is detect magic concentration?
No, I don't think so. It's a pretty cool
It
feature.
is.
It is?
Concentration.
Oh,
So you do
then
not
I
have
dropped
it
it a long time
Yeah,
ago.
because he kept the
The cloud of daggers.
Yeah.
Cloud of daggers. Right.
Okay, never
Well, I
mind.
would have cast Mage Hand, and
Okay.
I would have been progressing towards the one on the right to open it.
The one in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you walk up, your mage hand kind of does it touch it? Does it hover around it?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
It
Okay.
goes
touches
to
it.
try to pull the latch and
Okay.
open it.
It opens right up.
And can I see
And
what's in it?
inside, you see a candy cane shaped lollipop.
I'll pick up the lollipop with the mage
Okay.
hand and bring it over to me. And I'll inspect it.
Okay.
Does it look like a regular lollipop, or does it look like some replica? You know, like some sort of
Make an
or
investigation
something?
check on the lollipop.
that is an unnatural 20.
Okay, you notice a very, very faint aura glowing around it, kind of like the one that the Ellender pointed out about the pedestal in the kitchen.
So, I think I found something, guys. This looks like it belongs in that. It's just the same size as that one that's on the table. Maybe this fits in it.
Ah.
Oh, we should hang on
Want
to
to
that.
open up a new portal?
Or well,
we-
there's only one way to
Close
find
this
out.
one.
Yeah.
We found the ice cream maker.
No.
Not yet.
Was there another box?
Yeah. What's in the other box?
So, I will put the candy cane in one of my pouches, and then I will take my mage hand and open up the other.
Okay. Inside, you find a potion of greater healing.
Grab that.
Dibs!
I will run it over to Folly. I think you're the one who needs this the most.
Thank you, my man. It sure would be tasty. I'll pop that open right now and drink it if you let me.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I
So,
think we should go test our theory.
Grater's how much?
It's
belongs
44
in that.
plus 4, but you can just
44
take-
points of healing.
So the way I do healing potions is if you're either drinking it out of combat or you're drinking it as an action, you get full effect from it. If you do it as a
Oh.
bonus action, then you have to roll.
Nice.
So you get that full.
Full action.
Yep.
16.
So 44 plus 4 is 20,
So we'll make our way back to the.
right?
Yeah.
44
Unless there, you
is
think there's
16.
something else in
Yeah,
this room.
plus
that's
4,
more
20.
than which
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
sure there is.
Nice.
Before we leave,
Yeah.
Motad would like to stick his head into the lake and see if there's anything down there.
All right. Make an investigation check.
And get snapped off by the golem.
Hey, 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 hey. No ideas. Investigation. That's a 13.
All right. So you kind of notice that it seems pretty deep. As you have dark vision, you kind of sense that most people wouldn't be able to see as far as you can, but you kind of look down. You see the very top of the golem kind of thrashing around at the bottom.
As it dissolves.
And you don't really see anything else. You just see a very angry golem that seems to notice something is disturbing the water.
But it's way down, right?
But it's down.
Wait. All right.
Maybe 30 feet
I think
down.
it's time for a polar bear plunge. It's good.
If we want to go finish it off.
No.
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 Yeah.
You can if you want.
No, I'm not gonna finish it off, but I'm gonna gain that. Fooey disrobes and jumps in. Pull me out real quick if I jumps in, jumps right back out.
Okay. Great. That's fine. You can. Shakes off. He's wet dog shaking off.
Puts my
All right.
robe back on.
So this room seems to be null of danger at the moment.
Now that we have an out of combat moment to look around,
Yep.
there's nothing obvious. Like
Any other symbols, emblems, carvings,
Yeah.
sigils?
No. I'll let your Nat 20 investigation check kind of carry over. You don't find much else in here. You see 2 dead
Right.
polar bears. The golem is stuck in the water.
let's get out of here.
And
Let's go back to the kitchen.
Seems
and
all
test that
you
theory.
found
Yeah.
is that doorway.
Yep.
So
Take
we
us
go
back.
back to the kitchen, put that candy cane in the...
Candy cane spot.
Okay. So as you come back into the kitchen and you place the candy cane lollipop into the cane shaped spot, kind of sinks down in, goes, and as that happens, you notice the ice cream station reappear in the kitchen.
My man, good job.
In place of where the candy cane arch.
Now, any of you know how to work this thing?
Pops!
Pops, are you around?
Hi! Oh, my ice cream! What? How did you do it? It was so scary in there.
Indeed, it was scary.
Yeah, but how about a little bit of ice cream to see for our deed here?
Oh, I can make some ice cream. It'll take about.
Why don't you work on that as we go check out one of these other portals?
Okay,
There we go.
it should be done by then.
The heart.
The heart. We're going to do the heart next.
Okay. All right. Okay. So.
Who's going first?
Yeah, who's going first?
Not it.
I nominate Axeman. Axeman's good at leading.
Okay. Axeman. Okay. Just want me to file you all in.
Yes, Axeman is of course in the front.
Who
I
wants
would
to
go
go
third.
next? Third.
So I don't
The
think
same
who goes
order as
next.
before, if we can remember it.
Same as before. Let's
Yeah.
see. I think that would be
Felix or somebody was in front.
Felix. If it'll stay for me. All right. There we go. So as you walk in through the heart archway, you kind of feel a little lovey. You're like kind of like, oh, this is kind of nice walking through this doorway. But as you walk in, you
Beautiful
see
eyes, Felix.
you see a bright pink room. The walls are hot pink. The floor is stone, but pink stone. You're kind of like, I've never really seen pink stone before. Interesting. And sitting in the middle of the room is a chest, completely covered in gummy worms,
Wiggling.
all tangled together. Yep, kind of.
You
They're
guys
not
are,
really moving very much. They're just kind of like all knotted together.
you're a good group of guys to be sidekicks of the #1 super guy.
And then across the room is a doorway, a single doorway.
Gummy worms, you say? Mm-hmm. On top of what?
Wrapped
chest.
wrapped
Wrapped around
knotted
a
around a
chest.
chest, like all wrapped around. They're not really
So
moving.
I still have my. I guess I recast Mage Hand and try to kind of move it away from where I think the lock would be. And try to open it.
The latch.
You kind of are kind of trying to push them out of the way. They're not really moving. They're just kind of protecting the outside of this chest.
I have another idea, but I don't want to give it to anybody else.
Yeah, go ahead. What's on your mind?
I will cast Ray of Frost on it.
Okay. I won't even make you roll to hit. You cast Ray of Frost on it. It doesn't seem to do anything. It just kind of almost seems like it bounces off.
I don't know. I'm starting to run out of ideas here.
Yeah.
It's a chest, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wooden chest.
Yep.
All right, axes, wood. I'm gonna take a swing at it.
Okay.
But the gummies.
I know what's gonna happen.
Boom. All right, taking your swing.
Oh, okay, a 20 to hit.
All right. As your axe swings down, you're like, man, this feels like a good hit. You hit and it just bounces right off.
That was disappointing.
Yeah. Should have just made the axe stick there in the gummy bear.
Yeah, I know.
Easy.
I know.
Looking around the room. Can I investigate the room?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
You know, there's a doorway.
How about you, music man? Can you unlock that anyway?
Nope.
8. It's a pink room with a chest of gummy worms, chest covered in gummy worms, and a door.
Yep.
The archway you came in and a door in front of you.
Well, perhaps we should see if there's something behind that door. Maybe there'd be a way to open it. Maybe there'd be some way to deal with those gummy worms.
I'll take my mage hand and try to open it.
Okay.
Door?
Door opens right up. Door opens right up to reveal a bedroom.
We're talking.
You want to go in?
I do not
what
want
you
to go
said?
first.
Hey, don't worry. I've got it.
All right. You walk into a very pink and fluffy bedroom. Inside the bedroom, you see a bed, a little sitting area, a table with some chairs, a dresser, a desk, bookshelf. Looks like a pretty normal, nice bedroom. Very pink and fluffy.
See what's in those what are they, drawers, desks, end tables, whatever. Search the room for anything that might be able to help us with that chest.
All right.
All right.
Where would you like to check?
Crack my knuckles. Let's check under the bed.
Okay. So, roll a investigation check.
Investigation. 7.
7. All right. You check
Plus
under the
20.
bed. You start looking under the bed. You're like, yep, empty under here. Nothing.
Check the end table.
End table. Okay.
What kind of check?
Investigation.
15.
All right. In the little sitting, there's not like an end table by the bed, but there's like a sitting area with a little table
Okay.
over there. So you check over there and you check in the table, around the table. You start looking through the chairs and you notice a little piece of parchment stuck in one of the, down in one of the cushions that says, "The door may shimmer, but not right after it sizzles."
Who's the wizardy one? You?
Yeah.
What's this mean?
Say it again.
The door may shimmer, but not right after it sizzles.
The door may shimmer, but not right after it sizzles.
The door's hot. It's not shiny.
Is there anything else to check in this room? How about you, Furball?
Felix will walk over to the dresser. Is there anything on top of the dresser?
Okay.
That's
Sorry, wrong one. On top of the dresser.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
And there is a door there, or is that?
Yeah, there's a doorway.
Yeah. While he's doing that, I'll walk over to there and.
That's a 15.
15. All right. Yep. On top of the dresser, there is a small piece of parchment that says, "All good things start with a sizzle."
They sure like their sizzles.
Mage hand, try to open the door.
Totally locked.
If you allow me, firebolt
Okay. Just at the door.
at the door.
Okay.
One more. Okay, so I look at
Yeah,
the top of the dresser. I found this piece of parchment. Was that the only thing on the dresser? Was there any other?
There were some clothes. There wasn't anything else on top.
Felix knocks them off.
Okay.
You gonna look in the dresser? Are there drawers and stuff, or did you already answer that question?
There's just some clothes and stuff in there.
Don't
Oh, like
find
on
a
top. Sorry, I was picturing like a kind of like
A
an arm.
wardrobe.
Yeah, wardrobe. But inside some shoes. There's a robe, some pants.
So it's
shirts.
just as
Could have
Felix
knocked
is
the
about to
shoes
knock
off.
it off, I look at him and I stare right at him. Feels me looking at him, and he just goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
All right.
It's close. They
Try and firebolt the door.
fit for a humanoid.
Okay.
To see if the fire does anything to the door.
It does not.
No shimmer, no nothing.
Nope, nothing.
Who hasn't searched yet? Have you searched yet? Is there anything left to search?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing left.
Yep, there's a vanity here. There's this table in the middle of the room and a desk.
Well, let's look at the desk.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
What was the hint that he had?
Door
good things.
sizzles.
All good things start with a sizzle.
14.
14. All right, you find a piece of parchment that says, "Once all is finished, the door will slide."
Something has to sizzle. I guess I'll go over to the desk.
Which one did you look at?
The desk.
Desk.
The desk. Okay.
Then I'll go over to the other.
There's a table. And
So there's this vanity
Yeah,
and then
the
this
vanity.
little like table, like a dining table.
I'll go to the vanity.
Okay.
I'll investigate it.
Okay.
Probably gonna be a fourth line at least.
That's a 16.
Okay. You find another piece of parchment. This one's kind of crinkled up, like shoved in like one of the drawers in there. It says, "The way will sparkle and then will shine, but one sits between them on the line."
One sits between them
On the line.
on the line.
The way will sparkle and then will shine, but one sits between them on the line.
what's between them? What's it's between them? What's it's? And between what?
Anybody checking that table?
Chest.
Can we pick up the chest?
There's not a chest in this room.
No, I'm talking about.
The
The other one, it's very heavy.
I'll slide underneath that table and take a peek.
Okay. Investigation.
4. There's some
Lots of-
cobwebs down
Lots
here.
of spider webs.
Spider webs down here. I don't see anything else. It's dark.
There's got to be something.
Nothing
else.
under the
Line
table.
Something up.
I have +7 on investigation.
I guess this is.
Hey, that's a nat 20.
Right on top. I looked underneath. It was right on top, wasn't it?
Right on top of the table is a small little box of candy hearts. As you dump them out, you see some that say, "You're cute," or
Be mine.
"Let's date," "Be mine," like, cute little candy heart sayings. There are 5 that stand out to you as different, that you've never seen this kind of candy heart before. They're not quite as powdery as the rest of them. They don't seem like you should eat them. They say shimmer, slide, sparkle, sizzle, and shine.
Alright, so we have to line these up somewhere.
I think I once knew a dance. Shimmer, slide, sparkle.
So, the clues tell us, right? All good things start with a
Sizzle.
Sizzle. So
Sizzle's
sizzle goes
number
first. On top of the table, put sizzle first.
shimmer. Doesn't go after sizzle, right? Because the first clue said
Right.
Not after.
sizzle.
sizzle.
Okay.
So, shimmer's got to be at least third.
Okay. So sizzle.
Do you want a piece of paper?
Something. Yeah. That would probably be. You've got a pencil, so.
There you
I
go.
can find some. Yeah, but okay.
Probably should write down all the lines.
So sizzle.
He
first.
did.
As best as I could. So we're going to start.
Yeah, I can repeat them for you if you need.
we're starting
Sizzle comes first. So what was the other lines in?
Something, and then
So the second one was the door may shimmer, but not right after it sizzles.
So that's not
So shimmer's going to be like,
at least third.
okay, so then what?
I think slide is last.
Once
right?
all is finished, the door will slide,
Right.
and then
So slide is last.
Tentatively.
the last one said, "The way will sparkle and then will shine, but one sits between them on the line."
Somebody works for an escape room.
Yeah.
Fancy that.
So I think she just gave
Has
Sparkle.
worked.
I think Sparkle's number 2. But say the clue again.
The way will sparkle and then will shine, but one sits between them on the
So
line.
sparkle, shine, shimmer, slide.
No, one sits between them. So sparkle, shimmer, shine, slide.
There you go.
So those are the hearts. So you just pulled out of the candy bowl,
And now
right?
we have to put them in a line.
Putting them in a line on the table.
I guess looking at the table, is there anything special about the table, like that a line it would line up, or anything on the floor that would line up with the door?
Make an investigation check.
24.
Okay. So you see, you see at the close to the bottom of the door, you see what seems like
Place.
a good spot for them. There's something written there, but you can't quite read what it says.
Yeah, 24. Okay.
Yeah, it's in a language you
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can give it a shot.
Put
Yep.
these in down at the bottom of the door.
Bottom
Yeah, in the pockets.
in the line that we
Okay.
just.
So I'll lay them out: sizzle, sparkle, shimmer, shine, slide. At the bottom of the door.
Yep. Okay. As you place that last slide one there, the wall seems to kind of and then slides over.
Yes, we got it right the first time.
Good job, guys.
As you put each one, you put the sizzle in the door kind of sizzles a little bit. You put the sparkle in it, starts to sparkle. You put
So
the
all those
shimmer
years
in
of
it,
testing,
shimmers.
Those games that you have
Yep. All right. As the door opens, you see everyone make a perception check.
Ready when you are.
18.
14.
12.
20.
4.
All right. Everyone who rolled 15 or higher, you see a large gummy bear. Here's what that looks like. Very, very large gummy bear sitting at the back of the room. It seems to have a heart lollipop placed right at its heart, where its heart would be if it had one. You see the rest of the room looks extremely clean. There are other lollipops inside. You see bits of candy, bits of kind of things like that. Some dust inside. The rest of the room is very, very clean.
But I don't see a thing. Neither do you.
Yep. But if you rolled less than 15, you see nothing.
I think everybody else. No, you didn't either.
A large bear.
A large gummy bear.
Where?
What
I don't
large
see
gummy
anything.
bear? It's an
It's
empty
right
room,
in front
man.
of us.
It's across the room.
Seriously?
As they kind of
So eat it.
begin to point it out to you, the rest of you are kind of like, what? Like, oh, know. Like, how did I not see that? It's like so big. Like, how did I not see that?
I thought it was the
Sitting
wall.
across-
My money's on a gelatinous cube in the shape of a bear. I'm not going near it.
Don't want to stick your hand in it?
No.
Well, you need to get its heart thing, right? What is it? The candy cane in the heart?
It has a
'cause
heart
it gives you the
lollipop.
heart room.
Just reach in, grab the heart, and take it out.
Mage hand? Will it work?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, so you said your mage hand over?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Can you use
Okay,
a mage hand?
make. Does a mage hand have a strength?
I think it does.
It can lift up to like 10 pounds, right?
Yeah.
5 pounds is 10 pounds, something like that.
5 pounds, I thought.
It can't. It can or carry more than it cannot attack. It cannot activate magic items or carry more than 10 pounds.
Okay.
But I can open doors. I can stow things. I can retrieve things from open containers, pour the contents out of a vial, that kind of stuff.
Can it push into a
Last
gelatinous?
until you
Gummy
dismiss
bear.
it.
Takes
It's not
It vanishes if it's ever more than
specifically-
30 feet away from you, or if you cast a spell again. You can use your action to control the hand, manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, stow or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents out of a vial. I would say this is not an open container.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so no.
So I try to hit it, and it just won't. I
You
can't
can't-
penetrate.
Quite penetrate the
How does the
gelatin.
bear respond?
Let's see. As it kind of feels that, it tries to pull it into it. It's not like,
Does it pull it into it? Because then maybe I could
that's kind of weird.
move over and grab it.
Let me see.
But you probably wouldn't have the strength to pull away from its grip. But now we know that if you try and stick your hand into it, it will grab a hold of you. And then it depends on what its strength is.
You already know what it is.
What?
All the more reason.
Let's see. Let's consult.
Where's
Reddit.
that janitor when we need him? He has that mop. We could poke it with a.
Bucket, we could scoop it out.
Where's that hero of a janitor?
Penrod? We can go find Penrod if you want. I'll go look
Okay.
for him if you want me to.
Yeah, I'd say it gets pulled in.
It doesn't take. It doesn't.
Doesn't
have
take
any
damage.
life
It
here.
doesn't have an HP. It gets pulled in. Your mage hand is now inside of the cube.
Can I move the hand around?
It's not strong enough.
I figured as much, but gotta ask. And then I'll just let it go if I can't do anything with it anymore.
So you would have been kind of standing at,
Just poking my head around the door there.
Oh.
That's me.
just kind of standing there. Okay.
Well,
And I would move out of the way of the door.
Over here.
I don't want to
Just
be
kind of like leaning over.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a little squishy, so. Well, we could just try to destroy it. Pretty sure it's not actually gummy, or we could eat it.
Yeah. No.
Disappointing.
All right. Just tinkering around. Felix. Oops. Falls out of his base. So. Dang it.
He doesn't stay very well. Don't know why.
There we go. All right. He's in there. All right. I was here.
A t-shirt
5,
out of hair.
10, 15,
sure
20,
you wear t-shirts.
25.
Yeah. T-shirt.
Yeah, 25. And I would like to, let's see what's. Investigation isn't great, but yeah, I'll try. I would like to see. Felix would like to try to see if he can tell how deep is the heart from the surface? Because if he shoots an arrow to make a handle, so he doesn't have to reach into this thing. So can I gauge the depth, and is the depth greater than my arrow?
How long is an arrow?
2 feet? 2.5 feet? 3?
No. I'm thinking like 18, 20.
Kung Fu, you just got go
30 to
fooey on it.
32
Just reach
inches
right
in
in,
length.
grab that thing, come
How
right
much?
back up.
30 to 32 inches.
Okay.
I would say it's like right in the middle, so it's like 5 feet from the outside of it.
5 feet.
Because it's a 10-foot,
Sure.
10 by 10, so
Sure.
it'd be 5 feet in. So there'd be
Alright.
5 feet on either side.
Got you. All right. Well, hang on. See if we can't. Bear with me here. Got a thought. What's down here?
Did you bring this over?
No.
No.
I
Thank
would
you.
never do that to you.
Well, that's just evil.
It is.
I
Unless
didn't
they
see
didn't
it
bring you
until
one.
just now.
No. God. How many have I had already?
I lost count.
Yeah.
Now, if you like wine, I'm sure Thunder would accommodate you.
I do.
You want some what?
Sure.
There's plenty in there. And if there's not, look above the fridge. There's
No, there's my favorite. Well, yeah.
Which
my
one's your
one.
favorite? Which one is your favorite?
I would like
either raspberry.
I would like to tie the end of my 50-foot hempen rope to my arrow
Okay.
and shoot it at this heart
Okay.
with the goal of, for one of them, piercing it or sticking it well enough to draw it out.
Let's see. So I'd say first go ahead and make an attack roll
All right.
to shoot it.
Okay, 1 second. That's with my.
There you go. That's a good number.
Hang on, let's go back to here. Yeah, that's a 24.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Uh, 11.
Okay. So it goes in. And kind of bumps up against the lollipop, but doesn't go into the lollipop. As the rope enters, would rope be burned up by acid?
In due course.
Yeah. So
Maybe not
the
immediately.
rope, upon entering, would take. Let's see. I can get to it. 3d6 acid damage. So that's 10 acid damage. I would say that probably burns through a rope.
Being that the rope has 2 hit points.
Well, you just lose the last 5 feet of it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
It kind of like sizzles up to the end to where it exits and goes.
Burns it off there. Yep.
Uh-huh.
And as you have attacked this gummy bear, go ahead and roll initiative.
All of us are just.
Anyone who is watching him, seeing him get attacked, or seeing the bear jump in and would like to join the fight, may roll.
Sorry, guys.
All right.
I thought it was a
Anyone?
good idea.
Anyone? It was. Anyone above 20? Okay.
Well, Leonard might be if he decides when he gets back. But we can keep going.
Yeah. 16 to 20?
Yes, 17.
Me too.
17.13.
So he can be first.
Okay, so we've got Singe first,
Felix
and
second.
then Felix. Okay, 11 to 15.
Roll
Roll
initiative.
For initiative. If you want to get in on this.
22.
Oh, so
Okay.
With no offense, yeah.
You'll be first.
11 to 15.
So,
No.
in case
6
you
to
didn't
10?
catch this, he threw arrow with rope,
8.
and the rope burned up.
Acidic, yeah.
8.
All the way?
It was.
All of it?
All
Well, no,
that was
5
inside
feet.
of it.
Yeah.
Whatever was
Whatever
inside.
kind of burned off at the
And my
end.
arrow.
And then 0 to 5 or 1 to 5.
Yeah, Motad has a 4.
Okay. All right. Ellender, you are up first.
Vicious mockery.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Sure.
Unless I want to stick my rapier in and lose it.
No, don't do that.
I don't know what I'm thinking. It's not good.
It's a little bit of crazy.
So that's a... You glob of mutinous...
Mucus.
Mucus. That's good. There we go.
Your mama was no snot.
Wisdom saving throw, or take 1d4 psychic damage, which probably doesn't have a
All
brain.
right. Its wisdom save was 16.
Oh, that wins.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
You can do it again, since that would be a bonus action.
Sure.
Or you give someone inspiration.
You could do that.
Yes. Who would I give inspiration to?
Who's next?
Next up is Singe, and then Felix.
Okay. Bardic inspiration.
And your bardic inspiration is a D8.
Yeah.
Nice.
D8 to any roll.
It's like any D20 roll, you get an extra D8 on.
Yep.
And you can choose to do it after you roll.
So, can
And
we
you,
see...
it lasts for 10
We
minutes.
can see the stuff inside him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it would be reasonable to assume you could see out of him, right?
Yes.
Okay. I can't believe I'm doing this.
You're not going in.
I'm going to run and jump right in at the heart. And my goal is to grab the heart.
You don't have to jump in, you can try and grab it out. If you don't want to jump in.
You just lean into it.
Sure.
Yeah, you can try and grab it out.
My goal is to grab onto that heart.
Okay. So
She's like, yes, he did it. Somebody would know how to do it.
all right. So
Is there any resistance?
That's not him. He's way back
Yeah.
here.
so you're going
All 30 feet.
okay. Okay, so make a strength check. And then you're also going to take
Come on.
3d6 acid damage.
That's a 13, and I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration for another D6.
D8.
D8, sorry. 13 plus 5, that's 18.
Yep, you grab it and you pull it out.
Okay.
So you are now holding the heart lollipop.
And
And you take 11 acid damage.
and I will now Misty Step to the back of the 30 feet away.
10,
Straight away.
20, 25, 30. To here. Okay.
I'm num chubai. I'm num chubai. I'm num chubai.
All right.
Guys, don't give it.
Felix.
Well, I'm not in range because I
Correct.
stood away because I was
Yep.
shooting, which is a really good thing. So I'm gonna head for the door.
Okay.
So send me back to my team. Okay.
Okay.
And I will even step Yeah, in case that launches something, not that it would, but if it did, do not want to be in the line of sight.
Yep. So its speed is 15 feet. So you guys can move way faster than it. So we are out of initiative. Woo. Good move. Good job.
I literally was going to jump
easy.
into it and then Misty step out.
Yeah.
Something
Okay.
really cool.
So you have the heart. You leave this gummy
Well,
bear.
what about the chest?
Unless someone else wanted to go in there.
What about the chest? The gummy worm chest.
That just... We came what we came.
I mean, it's heavy, right? How heavy? How heavy are we talking?
Unmovable heavy.
Oh.
Bolted to the floor.
The worms is still squirming around it.
They're not squirming. They're
Or
just
kind of like
knotted on there. Like,
I'm gonna go up with my short sword and try to pry some of the gummy worms off.
they don't move.
Not very gummy, are they?
Motad is gonna go try and eat one of them.
All right. You try and take a bite, and you're like, why can't I bite this? It's a gummy worm. Like, what's going on? But you can't bite through it. Kind of hurts your tooth a little bit.
I touched him with the heart.
Touch it on there, and nothing happens.
Look for a
Wipe some
latch,
gas in it.
lever to release it. Nothing.
Mm-mm.
I don't know, guys.
We got what we came for. To the kitchen!
Yeah, I guess, but that healing potion was really nice in the last room.
Granted.
Okay, so you're back to the kitchen?
All right.
I don't suppose Thunder Rage would work on it.
Nope.
Maybe we'll get a clue to how to open it in another room later. Maybe we need to come back.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not holding my breath on that.
Okay. So you guys are all
right,
going back?
all back in the main room.
Okay. So as you... Who's going in first?
Axeman, lead us.
Okay, so as Motad walks in... Motad, will you please make a perception check?
I shall. Yeah, that's a 7.
Okay.
Was the ice cream ready? He got distracted by the ice cream, didn't he?
So as
Yeah, there's
you
ice cream.
as you walk in, you notice that Pop is like standing where you left him, and as you like walk in, he's like looking at you like, "What did you do? What's wrong?" And you notice that the ice cream machine is gone.
What?
Go?
What'd you say?
No.
You let it go?
Well, I was standing here with it, and then
Pops,
you walked through the door, and then it was gone.
Where's our ice cream, man? You said you were gonna make us ice cream. Where's our ice cream?
Well, I was trying to make it, and now it's gone.
Is the candy cane still there?
The candy cane is not there.
Oh, no. Rude. Okay. So
Alright.
this is the whole... We need to collect them all first. And either not put them in the... Well, no, we need to put them in the thing. But we can't put them back on the table until we have them all.
All right.
So
Well, I hope we go back through the candy cane door that there's not 2 bears
We'll
and a golem again.
We'll see. We didn't kill the candy cane column, so maybe he didn't reset.
yeah, I mean, he is underwater. Hopefully slowly dissolve.
All right, so we'll hold on to the...
Hold on to the heart.
Let's go back to the candy cane.
Check it
Let's
real
get back
quick.
to
At least
zero.
peek
You
in
don't need to
there.
put it out there if we could just narrate it.
Yeah. So as you walk in, you see top of a head starting to poke out. Doesn't look like a very good head anymore. Seems like it has started to dissolve. The polar bears are still dead on the ground.
I will run over to the room,
The box.
use my
chest.
mage hand, open it up again. Is it there?
It is there.
I'll grab it. I'll open the other chest.
Empty.
I'll run back. All right, here it
It's
is.
good thinking, though.
All right.
No stone unturned.
So we've done the
Cane in the heart.
cane in the heart.
What's next? What do you want to do next?
How about the twisty?
Okay.
Twist.
Sounds good to me.
Come on, baby.
All right. As you walk in through the twist doorway,
Lead on, X-Man.
We'll take the same
Formation.
same order.
formation. Yeah.
Who's second? You were second.
Felix.
He likes the cat.
Okay. So as you walk through the long, twisty archway, you walk into a mostly circular room with a pillar sitting in the center. There is it almost looks like a children's game sitting on top of this little pillar. It's kind of tall, it's plasticky, it has sticks pointing all through it, and it has marbles sitting on top of the sticks. Around the outside of the room, you see various doors. There are 6 of them sitting throughout the room, and that's what you see around the edges.
Any of you play this game as a kid? Pull out a stick and the marbles fall out. Isn't that right?
Mage hand,
Why
try to
do we
open
want to
one of
play
the
this
doors.
game?
You want to try to open the door?
Just one of the doors.
All right. It seems locked. Doesn't budge.
I'll try all the doors.
None of them budge.
I'll pull a stick.
Okay. As you pull a stick,
I get that much health. Certainly.
as you pull a stick, oops, I just need to roll. Yeah, I needed to roll too. Okay. You pull out this stick as 2 giant boulders fall from the ceiling as 2 marbles fall from the inside. So, with that, make everybody, actually, we'll say, who pulled it? You pulled
Yeah,
it.
I did.
So you would have been up here. We'll say, Motad, Fui, and Felix, those 3 in the middle. The 3 of you make a dex save.
Okay.
See if you can avoid
Alright,
the
which
falling
3?
rocks. Motad, Felix, and Fui.
26.
Okay, a deck save. Would this be an effect I could see?
Yes, you are watching you see a giant boulder falling from the ceiling.
Alright, sweet. 22!
That saves.
14.
That does not save.
Should land on your tail.
I'm
Hopefully.
hopefully.
And you lose all the hair on your tail, and it becomes a huge bloody mess.
All right.
Could very well
So
worse than that.
as those fall, it's only 8. So if you succeeded, you take 4 damage. If you failed, you take 8. And as they break open, as they come to the ground and break open, 2 keys fall out of them, are left on the floor.
I'll pick those up. I'm going to run to the doorway and say, "Hey, Magic Man, why don't you use that hand of yours to pull out the rest of those sticks?"
Yeah, let's back out of the room, and then I'll mage hand.
Okay.
Mage hand.
So did you pick up the keys? Did you
I
say
did.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then everybody left,
Then
and you're gonna mage hand them.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you pull
One at a time.
the sticks, the rocks fall. There's a total of 6 that fall, and you
keys.
find 6
4
keys.
more keys. Yeah.
Yeah. So 6 total.
So I'll pick up one of the keys in my hand and then open up one of the doors. Try it on one of the doors.
Okay.
Just keep working them until I find all the keys to the
Yep.
doors.
So you get all the doors open. Some of them reveal brick walls. Some of them reveal a little cabinet full of little trinkets and things like that. Some of them reveal cabinets full of candy. One of them reveals a passage into another room.
All right, X-Men, you're up.
First things first, gonna grab a bit of candy from one of the cabinets.
Grab the candy.
I finished my lollipop by now. So.
Okay, yeah, you grab a handful.
I don't walk through.
Yep, you grab a handful. There's
Are
some
they Twizzlers or anything like that?
yeah, there's some licorice in there. There's some
black licorice.
yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi.
There's
the best.
there's
Isn't
some there's
that the
like
poison?
one of the shelves is like an assortment of licorice. It has like green, red, black,
Purple.
yeah.
My tongue will be black.
You're cursed with a black tongue.
Black tongue curse.
Wait till you
It's
catch
well
my
known.
breath.
What do we see in this room?
All right. So as you come into this room, you see. Let's get back on that. You see a pillar in the middle of the room. Another one. This one's like a square or rectangular pillar, and as you walk into the room, 3 chokers jump down from
Sure.
the ceiling. Here's a choker.
Oh
Focus
dear.
It just won't focus on the face for
I
some
know it
reason.
won't.
Your hand is in perfect focus.
Let's see.
Oh, you
That's
tried.
pretty close.
There. For a second.
Briefly.
There we
This is
go.
close.
So 3 of those jump down from the ceiling. Roll initiative.
Oh, good. I'm not first.
All right. Anybody above 20? Okay. 16 to 20?
16.
17.
19.
What'd you say?
19.
Okay. 19, 17, 16. Okay, so 19 was Motad. Okay. 17 was Fui. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep. And then
Singe.
Singe was 16. Okay. 11 to 15. 6 to 10.
6.
6. Okay. And 0 to 5.
4.
4. Okay. For Felix. Okay. So as these 3 chokers drop down from the ceiling, Motad, you are up first.
All right. First things first. Pull the cape off. And rage. And then I'll take a swing at my first at the whatever one's closest to me. I'll walk up to it and swing at it.
Okay, so I'd say that's probably this one.
All right, and I'll go recklessly.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
That misses.
All right. And then swing number 2. All right, a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right, 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then attacks against me have advantage.
Okay. That choker is mortal.
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
Oh, anything else?
Nope.
All right. The chokers are up. So that one, I'll call this number 1, 2, and 3. So the first one that you just hit is going to go ahead and attack you with it's got these like tentacle hands, and it reaches out and tries to hit you with both of them, one, the right one, and then the left one. The first one is
It has advantage.
an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And that does let's see. 6 bludgeoning and 4 piercing damage.
Okay, 6 bludgeoning and 4 piercing, so 10 total, half to 5.
Yep. And you are now grappled
Grappled. All right.
by its tentacle hand. And okay, and while it has you, it's going to go ahead and make its second tentacle attack on you.
With advantage.
Is it with advantage for both or just the first one?
Well, it's kind of.
Advantage. Any creatures that
Any.
attack me have advantage
Okay.
until my next turn.
Okay. That is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that is 6 bludgeoning and 2 piercing.
All right.
For a total of 8.
Total, half to 4.
Okay. The second one is going to move over to Felix and try to grapple it with its tentacle as well, with a tentacle attack. That is a nat 1, so it misses. Second attack is a 10.
Nope.
All right. And then the third one is going to try and attack Singe with its tentacles. First one is an 11 to hit. Second one is a 9 to hit. So it fails both attacks. Okay.
Sweating that one.
Yeah, truly.
Fui, followed by Singe.
Yeah, so I'm going to do one of those parquet things where you kind of jump up half on the wall, push off, and I'm going to do a karate. I'm going to try to get behind the one in the corner there.
This one?
Yep. And I'm using the walls to give me leverage. So I'm kind of going around behind it if I can.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm trying to put it between me and the other dude. So I don't know if you play that rule or not.
Yeah, I do. Let's make an
Acrobatics check. Yeah. So 19.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep, you can do that.
And so I get 2 main hand attacks and an offhand attack.
Yep.
And so these are plus 7, 20,
That hits.
13, and 21. This was my offhand. So these would...
With advantage since you're...
I'm going to re-roll.
Yeah.
All right. So first primary hand is 23.
Yep, that hits.
Offhand, 15.
Miss. Just barely.
Other primary hand, 21.
Hit.
All right. So that's a D6 plus 4. And so 2D6 plus 8. Only rolled a 3, but plus 8 is 11 points of damage.
Okay, that choker falls to the ground. You just... As it falls, Motad, you notice that you are no longer grappled, and it is dead.
This wiry thing is on.
Yeah.
Can I use the rest of my movement?
Yeah,
I want to get behind the next one.
this one.
Yeah. So
There?
one
Or
more. Yeah.
Okay.
You put yourself right in my.
He's pretty cool.
Oh, I give you advantage
pretty
on a
gross.
melee attack.
That's true.
Oh, Singe.
So
Almost looks like the frog that was sitting on top of my net this afternoon.
I'm gonna move
Over my
here.
pond.
Okay.
I don't think you'd have advantage there.
and then I'm gonna poison breath.
Oh, nice.
And is that a cone or a...
It says reach. So I imagine that's a straight line, 15 feet.
Okay.
It says 15 feet range, and then it says range areas reach. So
Let me pull this up real
I think they make it.
because it specifies here in here.
I'm a green dragonborn.
Yes.
I bet you it's a straight line.
Green is 15-foot cone.
Is it a
concave.
cone? Mm-hmm. Well, then I will angle
take
my
enough.
cone away from whoever I
Go
can.
like-
Yeah, I'll just try to make it so that minimal impact to others. 5, 10, 15.
I don't know. I would say you're gonna hit one of them.
I would rather hit Fui than
Okay. So I'd say
the
probably there.
others. So I just don't know. Yeah, so it's a con 14 save. Okay, that's awesome.
And 21. So.
Yep.
And the damage is 8.
Okay. And then you take half on.
Is that what it is?
successful.
Yeah.
Okay. So 8, you said?
Yep.
Is he like? Is the
Oh, I need
creature
to make
subsequently
con
poisoned
saves.
for any duration? Or?
This one is a 12 and a 9, so they both fail. And
When
8.
each creature of the area exhalation must saving throw damage on a failed save and have half as much as a successful.
Yeah.
After you use your breath weapon, yeah, it doesn't say anything about it.
Okay.
Lingering.
All right. Just
It's poison damage,
just
Yeah, it's
damage.
poison.
Okay, got it.
and
Okay.
that's my action, I think. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Bonus action, I will firebolt. You know what? I'll ray of frost. The one in front of me,
Okay.
and that is
They are both mortal, by the way.
2d8 coming at him for 6.
Okay.
Wait,
is that
wait,
a?
it's
Does
a-
that require an
Yeah, it
attack roll?
does.
Does he have advantage because of my position?
Is it a natural 20?
No, this one wouldn't.
All right.
It's a natural
Nat 20? Okay. So that would do max damage plus your roll.
Right. Max damage would have been 16 plus.
Yep. So he is dead. Frozen to a crisp. Frozen to a cube.
He falls to the ground and breaks into a bunch
Yeah,
of
right, exactly. All right. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Ellender.
Vegomatic. Come on, man. Use that
I'll
Vegomatic.
slip through there and run my rapier through him.
Okay.
16
That is exactly what you needed.
for 7.
All right. And you slam that through him, pull it back out, and he's like, and he falls to the ground.
Good job.
Good job. Okay.
I'm so sorry, Foo. Are you okay?
You got some wicked bad breath there, man.
Yeah, but I thought the peppermint would have saved you.
Say, if I breathe on you.
Okay, so what do we got here? We got another pedestal. What's on it?
You want to mage hand that? Door? Oh, there's a pedestal.
Pedestal.
Yeah, there's like this kind of like a pillar pedestal.
And what
Is
was
there,
on
another,
it again?
is there another door?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing's
just
on
try the
top
door.
of it.
There's a door right there.
You try the door and it is locked.
All right.
Huh.
So maybe the mage hand something, try to press on it, maybe wipe it.
Search around, see if we can find a key or a lever or
so
something.
we're
I'll
going to
investigate
do
the
an
room, I guess.
investigation check on the...
I think we all are.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation check for anyone who's searching it.
15.
15.
14.
Not 20 plus 1.
Okay. Yeah, you see a kind of like about halfway down, you see like a little section that kind of slides open. And most of you see that. You kind of are like, oh, something needs to go in there. Like, can't quite figure out. It's nice and like looks very pristine in there. You open it up. With your nat 20, you also find a second hidden compartment. And as you open it, you find an ever-smoking bottle.
Oh, snazzy.
It's a hookah.
In the first compartment, there's a little plate. Like, not like a plate. It's like a plate that seems like something needs to be set onto it.
Set on. There isn't anything to.
So what was
set
in the
on.
first? You said there was two things. He opened the
So
first
the first one is kind of like an empty compartment with some sort of plate that needs something set onto it. Looks like if you put something on there, it would trigger a mechanism. That one was in a second hidden compartment that he pulled it out and found that.
Maybe you put that on there.
Start jamming some of that plant-like matter in there and see what happens. From those jokers.
You want to
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
All right. You start like kind of pushing the tentacles in there and
Just
they're
jamming
just
it
like,
in the cavity until
just
nothing happens.
nope.
Maybe the hookah has to go on it.
That's his hookah, if you want to.
Risk it for the biscuit, as you would say.
Can your mage hand push on it?
I'll try it.
You kind of, it pushes down. It seems like it doesn't seem like it's a weight. It just needs something specific.
Something specific.
So the tentacles are still in there. Can we close the compartment?
You could close the door. I mean,
Yeah.
if the tentacles are
we
in there,
close the
they'd
door.
kind of,
Close the door and then open it up. Tentacles are still there.
tentacles are still there.
Obviously not strong enough. No, it didn't weigh enough.
Yeah, but if he pushed with up to 10 pounds, this item only weighs a pound, but it's an item, right? So
And it's,
Could be a magic item, which it looks like it is.
yeah, but I mean,
At least with some pretty cool properties.
it does. But we also need to get beyond the door because we haven't gotten our.
was there something in the other room?
Some-
Do we need to search that other pillar? We found, well, those were the sticks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
But
didn't.
they were on top. We didn't check the pillar like we've checked here.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a secret compartment in that one.
Yeah, let's go back and take a look.
Maybe pick up some of the rocks that fell down. Put the rocks in there.
Okay. We'll try the
Jam some rocks in there.
Closed
You
door.
jam the rocks in there just like the tentacles.
And then nothing
Nothing
happens.
happens.
We're
It looks
doing
like
an
it's
investigation on the other pillar back
Okay, yeah, anyone who wants to investigate that
I'll
pillar.
go.
15.
there. 10.
24.
All right, you start looking at that same space of where you found the other
Areas.
compartment, same kind of the identical spot, and you notice there is a little compartment there. So you pull it open, and there's a little glass candy sitting inside.
Is it twisty?
No, it looks like a round candy that would
Okay.
have like the cellophane on the
yeah.
outside, yeah,
Okay.
on the
So
ends.
I'll grab that, bring it in there, scoop out everything that we put in there, put the candy in there.
As you put it in there, it goes click,
Mm.
and the door behind seems to like kind of also makes a click.
So then I'll mage hand open the door if I can.
Yep. So you open it and you find a tiny closet.
Good job, Singe.
And in the closet you see a glass case sitting against the back wall.
Empty.
Inside the glass case is a long, twisty lollipop.
Oh, we gotta take that.
So I'll use the mage hand. Is there a way to open up the glass case?
Lifts up
I'll
lifts up.
try to lift that up.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the mage hand is strong enough.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'll reach in and grab the twisty. And
Sure can.
so right now I have 3 of the
2 more to go.
on me. So yeah.
Let's keep her moving.
And then I'll investigate the room to see
room?
if there's anything else in the room.
Just the table that the glass case is sitting on.
Onward. How about the star?
Okay.
Yeah, star sounds good.
All right, to the star. You get back into the kitchen. You still don't see the ice cream machine. It's still gone.
Until we put the thing in there.
The star. Let's rotate. As you walk into the star room, same order as before?
Yes,
Okay. Who has all the lollipops right now?
I do.
All of them? All 3?
Yes. That sounds ominous.
Don't worry about it. It's fine, I'm sure.
She knows who she wants to kill or make disappear.
Yeah, that's the latter.
Okay. So as you walk into this room, you everybody make a perception check just to see what all you know, what all you notice.
A natural 20.
11.
6.
5.
8.
Okay. So everybody notices there is a giant, like knight-looking construct. Like it looks like a big giant metal knight. It is standing on this pedestal, like this platform almost, like this, holding a big long red rope. The rope stretches all the way across the room and stops here. So
With
you're
no
standing right in
support?
front of it.
It's not like being hung. or stood up.
He's holding it, and it
just
goes
goes-
down and it goes across the
Oh, it
floor.
goes on the ground.
Yep.
Okay.
You see him. The room looks otherwise mostly empty. You do see a little hatch over here, and then otherwise it just looks like this big long red rope and this giant knight.
So I
standing on
did
top of the
roll an
pedestal.
unnatural 20.
Your nat 20 or unnatural 20. You notice in the middle of the room there are a couple like here and here. There are little runes that are just kind of etched into the floor. And then at the very center of the rope, and right in the middle, there's a little tiny flag hanging off of it. You also notice that the floor is kind of brown. You've never seen a floor like this before, but you have seen this material before. It looks like peanut brittle.
The floor looks like peanut butter. My mama used
We're
to make
standing
peanut
on
butter.
peanut brittle?
Yes.
No, we are, or the middle of the room.
The whole floor.
The whole floor looks like peanut
brittle.
butter. And what was that little latch in the corner?
This is a little hatch
Little hatch.
in the floor.
So we could look
Like,
inside
on
the
the
hatch.
floor, on the floor or on the wall?
On the floor.
You want to send your mage hand over there to see what we can see?
I'll try to lift it up with the mage hand.
Yeah, you try and pull it up. It doesn't budge.
This kind of feels like a tug of war.
I was thinking that too.
Why don't we get on either side, and on the count of 3, we'll all pick it up.
I'm a little leery of a
Right.
brittle floor.
Well, I would think that as long as we win the tug of war, we're okay.
With the
Well,
therein
I guess
lies. Good.
Well, I was going to say, if nothing else, we ought to be hanging on to a rope. So
Yeah.
if the floor gives way, we're dangling. So, okay.
So
honest
let's
with
all
you,
grab it
I'll
on the
be
count of
okay.
3. Line up.
Right.
Let's put Axeman on the back.
Yeah. Anchor.
Anchor.
Here's the anchor.
Where does everyone else want to be?
I'll be in the middle.
I'll be in the front. I'm a small guy.
I'll be near, yeah.
Front.
Yeah, I'll be near Motad. Yeah, you had it right.
And then you're here. Okay.
All right, you ready? Count of 3. 1.
As you touch the rope,
Well, we haven't grabbed it yet.
you haven't touched
We're gonna
it.
grab it on
I'm gonna grab it at once.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
1, 2, 3. Grab it.
So as you touch it, you notice that the knight over here, who had just kind of been sitting like this, really hunkers down and gets holds on tight. Gets in a pulling stance.
Everyone, pull. 1, 2, 3. Pull.
Okay, go ahead and make a athletics check to see how strong you can pull.
Okay.
26.
Waiting for you. You go.
Yeah, go ahead. 26.
13.
10.
23.
7.
Okay. That was
Could have used some inspiration there, Bard.
that was majority higher than what he rolled. So as you begin to pull, you notice that the runes that were on the ground start to glow. Both of them are yellow. As you begin to pull, you see that his becomes orange, yours becomes very, very, very soft, green.
1, 2, 3. Pull.
All right, make another athletics check.
7.
Natural 20 for 27.
14 for me.
14.
13.
Okay, as you pull again, you continue to go back. Yours gets a little bit brighter. His starts to turn into almost a red color.
I think we only need to do it one more time. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Pull.
Uh-oh.
15.
8.
5.
7.
4.
Oh, we're going down.
All right, he pulls you back.
Not our best effort, team.
Bardic inspiration.
I'm tired.
Who do you want to give it to? You can give. You have 3 uses left. You can give it to 3 people.
Well, he gets
All
the
in the
best
same
roll. I'm going to
turn?
get the worst roll. I don't
All
know.
in the
My
same
strength
turn?
is +1.
Well,
so.
I suppose you could probably just give 1 since you'd be using an action as
Who's the
pulling.
strongest? We had +7.
No, you want to give it to the weakest people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raise those. Yeah, because I'm +6.
I'm a
a 0.
+1.
No.
I'm a +3.
You can't give it to yourself.
I'll give it to +1 then, or one of us. He's +3. I'm +1.
One of them.
Okay.
All right, I'll
So you
take
get
it.
an extra D8.
All right,
And you don't have to use it now if you don't want to. You can roll first.
all right.
All right.
1,
so go ahead and
2,
roll.
3. Pull.
There we go.
I think.
Natural 20.
Did you say nat 20?
Unnatural.
Unnatural.
Got a 12.
Fake 20.
What do you
I
suppose
got
he got?
11.
24.
I will. We got. I feel the pulls around me. I'm gonna use it. All right, so that's a 19.
A 10.
All right. You pull again, and you are very, very close. That kind
One
of
more time?
flag is very close
Bardic
to your rune.
inspiration.
I got inspired
Yours
again.
is growing
Get
pretty
inspired
bright.
again.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Pull.
14.
14.
28.
16.
8.
7.
All right. As you all go in, you pull as hard as you possibly can. That flag goes over your rune. It glows bright green. His goes dark red, and he lets go of the rope. As he does that, he sits down on this platform he was standing on, and as he sits down, you notice that there is a door opening behind him.
I have 1 left.
Careful, the floor is brittle.
No joke.
Yeah, so Fooey, go do a little bit more of that parkour thing and kind of run along, kind of jump up on the wall, bounce off it, backflip back on, land on the next to the dude. Yep. That kind of looks like more firm ground, right? Mm-hmm. And then he'll run and he'll make a jump into. Oh, is there a door there for the other room?
It opened. The wall opened.
Yeah. And does this floor the same?
The floor is regular in there.
Yeah. So again, I'll do another backflip and jump and land in that room, and I'm in front of the chest. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna get a little kick, see if it'll open up.
Okay. You kick it. It doesn't react. It's just a chest.
All right. Now, I'll open it.
You open it?
Yeah.
Okay. Inside, you find 2 standard healing potions.
Ooh.
1 pearl worth 100 gold pieces, and a pound of candy.
Ooh. Some of this goes in this pocket. Some of that goes in this pocket.
But no twisty.
What else do you see in there? I repeat what there was. And there's a staircase in the back?
There is a staircase leading down.
There's a staircase leading down.
Sounds like we all.
Axeman, I could use your help over here. Axeman?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Anyone else going to join us?
I will gingerly walk.
Yeah.
Are you walking too?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
I mean, is the floor breaking up as we walk across it?
Now there's a
It's
couple.
the same floor you were already standing on.
There's a couple of healing potions here.
The brittle floor.
Nope.
I guess I stood up to us pulling tug of war on it.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm down about 15. I don't know if anyone else needs a healing potion. I'll save it for later.
I'm down 16.
You can also take short rests if you need them.
Yeah, I think we're
Some
okay.
of you have rechargeable things on short rests.
Yeah.
Like I think your bardic inspiration is a
Yeah.
short
Yeah, I
rest.
could do a song of rest and get a 1
And his song
D6.
of rest gives everyone a bonus.
for the party.
Yeah. Let's go check out what's down below.
Yeah. Everybody going down?
Sure.
Yep.
She just gave us our chance.
And there's a dragon.
And there is a brass dragon. No, just kidding.
And then they died.
Okay. Felix doesn't like to stand up.
He's a cat.
Right. Okay. So as you walk into this room,
Uh-oh. How good is she only pulled out 2?
you walk into a forest. The ground is grass. There are birds
Wonder why
singing.
she had lollipops in her bag.
That's a
And
brilliant idea.
wonder who gave it to me. And you walk into a forest of giant lollipop trees.
This is the dream.
This is the dream? Did you have
Look
a
at the
night?
lollipops.
You had a nightmare?
Giant lollipops? What else do you want?
Now the bases do take up a lot of space, but you can walk underneath them because
Not really a candy guy, unless it's black licorice.
Yeah.
I do not like chocolate. I'll eat chocolate, but it's not
Okay.
licorice.
So you walk in, you appear here.
What are the lollipops going to do to us?
Well, maybe there's an owl. He'll talk to us.
Tell us how many licks to the center of the
Yeah, or ask us how many lick.
We
That
know
would
that.
be awesome.
The world will never know.
Okay. Just a
If a
second.
lollipop falls in the forest and we all lick it up,
Did it ever really
will it
fall?
ever fall?
This is going to become a philosophy lesson.
Look at the biodiversity of this forest. It's amazing. It's really a tribute to
Pops.
Pops.
Okay. So you see this giant forest of lollipops. They have the trunks of these trees are large seeming lollipop sticks. The tops of them, which would be like the green like branches and stuff, are a giant lollipop head. Top of a lollipop.
Kind of like what we see.
Just like what we see.
And we don't see anything on the ground around it.
You see grass. You see, seems like they're growing out of grass.
All right, Axeman. Why don't we see what we can find behind these trees? We'll lead forward.
Maybe the man with the axe should
All right.
lead.
Let's go.
All right, he starts leading us
Number
through
fan
You would
the
chop down every
Remember
tree.
the ring?
Should we cut down a tree? Does anyone want to
Let's go for a while before we start cutting down trees.
Okay.
How do you want to go?
He's leading. Same order we've been having. Yeah, it's hard for him to see.
There you go. You guys are lined up back here.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Walking.
so we're gonna walk through.
And we're kind of following his steps.
Okay. Just walking through a forest of trees.
Mm-hmm. I guess we're doing investigation, perception check. There's more perception. I don't know if
I'm
I'm.
doing investigation.
What are you looking for?
So I'm looking to see how realistic the trees are. I mean, I would like to taste what I can, like the bark, if I can reach the top.
Okay. Which one would you like to investigate?
Well, yeah, I'm a strawberry guy, so I guess. The raspberries sounds good too. So I'll take the raspberry.
So, this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Survey says 25.
Okay. To be able to taste the top, can you make a athletics or acrobatics? Up to you.
Athletics
However, you
says-
would like to get up the tree.
Yeah, so I, sprained my ankle.
You are a cat.
No, that's him.
Oh, you're not
I'm
a cat. You're a
dragonborn.
dragonborn. Yeah, you don't have any grace with that.
No, I rolled a natural one.
Oh, nice. So you start to try to climb up. It feels kind of like a sucker stick, but like it's more like a strong sucker stick. As you begin to climb up, you are like, I have no idea how to get up this. There's no branches. There's nothing. You just slide right back down, and you just fall off.
Oh, you can see the picture of the witch in the tree. Donk.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that wasn't embarrassing.
I was trying to use my perception
Perception.
just to look around and see what I can see, senses, smell, hear.
What'd you roll?
Nat 20.
I was going to say, I was going to offer him a boost to get up there.
So it's 21 total.
Okay. So as you are kind of starting to walk through this, you hear some wildlife. You're kind of like, what kind of wildlife would live in a lollipop forest? But you hear some chirps, that would be birds. You don't really see any birds, but you just hear kind of seems like it's supposed to sound like a forest.
Where am I?
You are
So
all the way to the back.
the person in front of me, whoever that is, I say, hey, you hear that? It's over there somewhere.
You start to walk through nat 20, total of 21.
Yeah.
You notice that a lot of they're suckers. They all have kind of a papery texture on this
I'd
sucker
see that.
stick. Yeah,
I'm not,
you can see that.
can I smell the different flavors?
Yeah, you could smell the different flavors.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that some of them that look green but are near another one, don't smell green. They, if it's next to a blue one or next to a purple one, they kind of take on that smell instead of what it seems like they should be.
The green ones don't smell as strong as the other ones.
And it's not all, that was just an example. Like,
No.
maybe you're looking at a green one, you're like, oh, that doesn't quite seem
Sure.
right. This one, oh yeah, this one's strawberry. It should be strawberry. This one.
I say we press forward and see what we see.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay. Let's move you forward.
I might want to move to the back. Nursing that ankle.
Switch.
Oh man, I keep doing that.
That's all right.
There we go. Okay.
Green, but doesn't smell like green. Could they be fake?
If there are any specific ones you'd like to check out or anything like that,
I want to see
happy to
the.
give you more information about them.
They seem like lollipop trees. Is there any end to these lollipop trees?
Represent.
Are you all still like carefully avoiding them? Are any of you like trying to climb up any other ones? That didn't go so well the first time, but are you tasting any? Are you?
I'm feeling this urge like we should be doing more checking.
Were we doing some investigations? What were we investigating?
I guess I'll
Somebody blast one open.
Can you use your mage hand? Maybe pull some of that parchment away and see what you see.
Is there anyone in particular you'd like me to look at?
Which one are you next to?
Well, I could look at the raspberry one. Continue investigating that.
I've got mage hand. I can look at one too.
Yeah, you can do that
Yeah.
too.
I'm
And
gonna
all of a sudden, you have mage hand too.
Yeah. It's a. Oh, I hope I do.
Yeah, you do.
What is it, a spell or?
It's a cantrip.
That's a cantrip.
Okay.
So use your cantrip
So
there.
I'll try to open up the raspberry wrapping.
And
Okay.
I'm going to
this
open
one?
up one
Yeah.
of the green ones.
Which one would you like to open?
That one down there, the blow pop.
This one?
No.
This one.
Yep.
Okay. So as you start to unwrap this one, it reveals a really nice sucker. It looks delicious. You're like, man, if only I could have climbed that tree to lick it. I bet it would have tasted just like raspberry. As your mage hand begins to try to unwrap some of this, it seems to transform as you begin to open this wrapper, and all you see are teeth. Roll initiative.
Oh! You should have not admitted you had the mage hand.
Oh, good. I'm going to be last again.
No, I'm going to be last.
I'm pretty sure I'm last, actually.
Okay. Above 20.
Crickets.
16 to 20?
18.
Okay. 11 to 15?
Crickets.
6 to 10?
8.
Crickets.
Uh-oh. Okay. Felix had 8. Under, 5 and under.
5.
3.
2. Ha ha!
Okay.
Darn.
5.
3.
Ellender.
A natural 1 for 3.
2.
3 is Singe.
No.
Oh,
2
no.
is
You had
Singe.
2.
Sorry, I spoke.
2 is Singe. And 3 was Ted.
Weird name.
Okay. All right. So, Fui, you watch as Ellender casts this mage hand to try and open up this lollipop tree, and as he does, the parchment or the wrapper begins to fold back as teeth are exposed.
I want to take the wrapper and put it back and take 2 of my darts and pin it closed.
Okay.
Can
So-
you do that?
That's what I want to
So
do.
you're gonna climb up the tree?
Yeah.
Okay. As you begin to try to climb up that tree,
And move me where you need me to be.
Yeah. We're up here. As you begin to move up that tree, you find that it is very sticky.
It just helps for me climbing, though.
And you find that you are not really able to move anymore as it grapples you.
Great.
So you are...
Well, so can I use my action then to try to break away?
Yes, you may try and break away with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. All right. Can I use my athletics to push off and kind of do a flip off of it? Or is it purely strength? My strength's +1. It's fine. My dexterity is way better.
Let's see. I would say...
I'd say no.
No.
All right. +1. Disadvantage. It's still a 14.
14. Yeah, you break away from that. You want to jump off?
Yeah.
Which way? This way?
Yep.
Okay.
That's probably my turn.
You'd have a bonus action.
I'd have a bonus action. I will use my bonus action. Can make us. I can use a key point and do an attack with my short sword.
Okay.
My short sword. The roll. Well, it's a 3 on the die, so that's probably not going to hit. Unless it has a real low armor
Sorry,
class.
what was it?
A 3 on the die.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So now that is my turn.
Okay. Next up is the tree.
Nice knowing you guys.
The tree is going to grow out a pseudopod, a little arm, from its trunk and try and hit Fui. That's a 16.
Yeah.
That's 6 bludgeoning.
Should we cut that tree down?
It's not a tree.
Should we cut it down?
Yes,
Okay.
Mr. Axeman.
Felix, you're up.
All right.
Followed by Ellender.
All right.
Get to Axeman getting to swing his axe.
All right. Well,
When's your turn?
he's way at the back.
He's after you.
No, the Axeman.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He's after you.
What'd he
rolled-
get?
A 3. And then Singe rolled a 2.
2. Okay.
All right. So Felix will move. Move towards the green tree.
Like stand right outside of it or right under it. Here.
Let's. I'd like room to move. Put me over here. I have to. I mean, I'm up against a wall, but at least I have left-right movement.
Yep.
And I still have my glaive out, which is a kind of a choppy thing. So we will take a couple of chops at this thing. Okay. That's a nat 20 plus 6.
Yeah.
Nat 20. So that's the glaive. That does D10 plus 3 is 13 plus what?
Plus whatever you roll.
Another 10.
Okay, so 23. All right.
With the first stroke. And then we'll try again, because that worked out really well. That one, not nearly so much. That was a paltry 8 to hit, which I don't
Does
imagine
not
does.
hit.
Yeah. Okay. So I moved, not all my movement. Now let's see here. got some things. Now, I don't know how that works. Let me just check this ability that I have and see if that gets us anywhere. Never done this one before. There you go. Oh, where's... Show me... Where's my thing? In the red zone. Why is this not showing up right now? It's very annoying. Can't scroll. Ah, there we are. Okay. Okay, feline agility. When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. Once you use the trait cage again. Okay.
So you can choose to double your speed this turn, but you can't use that ability again until you take a turn where you do not move.
Right. I'm just trying to so all right, so I went from there to there, which was probably maybe half of my normal movement.
Mm-hmm.
So but if I move away, am I going to prompt
Say
an
you've
opportunity?
moved 15. Yeah, you would.
I would prompt an opportunity attack. Okay, I do not want to do that. Okay, moved 2 strokes. That's my turn.
Okay. Ellender, followed by Motad.
Well, I don't have an axe or anything that can cut. Rapier's not a cutting tool.
Then
Set them on fire.
Zap it.
What?
Set it on fire.
With what?
I don't know.
You're a bard.
You can use your rapier.
Talk to it.
Whatever. Okay. I'll
Tree
move up
whisper.
next to Felix.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, sorry. You're grabbing me.
15, 20.
And I'll strike it with my rapier.
Okay.
9 plus 6 is 15.
That hits.
1 plus 3 is 4.
Okay.
How's it looking?
It's bloodied.
My turn? Right?
No, yes.
It's Motag's turn.
Oh, do you want to take a bonus action or anything?
Sure. Vicious mockery.
Okay.
We're going to turn you into a box of matchsticks.
That's right. So it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that's a 3.
And takes 1d4 of psychic damage.
I think it actually does more because you're level 5, and I just thought of that, and I'm sorry that I didn't think of that earlier.
2d4?
Yes.
It's 2d4 at 5th level.
So that's 6.
Okay.
Psychic damage. We'll drive it nuts.
All right. Anything else?
Dolly
Is that it?
teeth, it's already nuts. Yes.
Motad.
Ken?
Sir Chops a lot.
Okay. It's time for the axe.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to.
We have trees to cut.
right.
Sex.
I forgot to trade this out.
I'm swinging my axe. A 9.
That does not hit.
Stupid tree.
It's got a face on it.
He's angry now.
An 11.
11 does not hit, just barely.
Ah. All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
The axe fails?
Yeah.
All right.
He missed. He was too freaked out by the lollipop with teeth. All right, Singe, you're up.
I will cast Flaming Sphere located right at its head.
Okay.
And let's see, DC 14 Dex.
Alrighty. 6.
And it takes 10 damage.
Okay. It is mortal.
And then I will also cast Ray of Frost on it for 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And damage is...
Flavor. Didn't like the flavor.
Watermelon.
damage is 6.
Okay. Last time you did 10, right?
Yeah, so it's
This time.
Okay. It does sound effects when you swing. Nice.
That's
Whenever
funny.
I roll my dice.
Okay. It is. You have successfessfully made this tree die. This
Tree.
mimic tree. There you go. Okay.
You struck the final blow.
I earned it.
Does he get to?
Oh,
sad.
yeah, you can eat it.
no,
Yeah, it's all
done.
yours.
I'll save it for the girls.
Okay. Well, we are seemingly.
So is this the last one?
No.
I'm looking at you because you're the one who felt there was something different about these trees. Some of these trees.
So, that one should have been watermelon flavored. It seemed as if it was chocolate flavored. No, sorry. It seemed as if it was grape flavored.
So I should be able to identify because of my earlier other ones that don't seem right.
So if it's supposed to be watermelon, but it smells like grape.
That ain't right.
Yeah, something's wrong with it.
So
There's only one way though.
let's make sure we get. I don't want to have to attack these things unless I need to.
Right.
There could be a chest at the end of this, and we won't have to attack anything.
Yeah.
So let's get to the end of the forest and see what we see.
So, from standing here, you could see to the end.
Okay.
There's nothing down here except for a staircase.
A spiral stair.
There's a staircase down there. I'm gonna make my move and dash toward it.
Okay. Okay. You climb up the staircase, and at the top you find a hatch that's locked, like that has like a lock, like it's barred. Seems like it was locked from this side.
Another freaking lock.
It's like it's a hatch that has like a piece of wood.
So I
holding
can
it
I
closed.
can remove the.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I figured it out.
Remove the wood. There's a hatch here.
You're gonna poke your head up, and guess what you're gonna see?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm gonna remove poke my head up.
Okay, you poke your head up, and as you open the hatch, you start to smell peanut brittle. And you look in, and you see the peanut brittle room.
Oh.
That's here. That hatch.
Oh. This is back to where we started. But where's our relic thing? Right, we're looking for. Well, this is
Star.
the
Star.
We're looking for the star.
So what do you think of black raspberry wine?
It's great. It's delicious.
Really?
Yeah, very good.
Any of these trees have a star on top, like a Christmas tree?
They all just look like suckers.
I'm feeling like a sucker.
All right, so I'm gonna start like poking at the mimic one that's dead and just trying to like pry it open, see if I can see into its guts. If there's anything there.
There's
Is there
not.
anything
It's
under
just
it?
mimic guts. Nothing under it.
Do we
Just
need to kill the
mimic
other
guts.
3 mimics?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
How about we unwrap one of those good ones and see what it's like?
Alrighty.
So I already did the mage chains for the raspberry one. Nothing was there.
Nothing was
I'll try
done.
the strawberry.
look
I'll
at-
just start.
let's
I
look
thought we got
looking
distracted and didn't really investigate it.
There's only one
Fine.
tree.
He
that's-
opened it. There were no teeth inside.
We got that far.
There's a chocolate. Trying to figure out, is there one that's is it
Different
like
than
the
the others?
rest
Chocolate's not like the fruit.
and the grape?
All the rest are fruit, right?
Oh, really? All the rest are fruit, but there's one chocolate.
Well, sour apple.
And you love chocolate.
All right. Mage hand that bad boy.
The chocolate? Let's
Yeah,
first
sure.
let's make sure it's not a mimic.
Well, that's how you find out. Mage hand it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So as you mage hand it, you begin to peel it back, and you see teeth.
Ah.
You're strong. Okay, Axeman, you're up. Close it up! Well, you got the hand up there. Can we just rewrap it?
It can't reach you from where you guys are at right now.
Excellent.
So I'll try and rewrap it. Can I?
With your mage hand?
You try and close it, but it's mad.
Yeah.
Nope.
Woke me
Okay.
up. All right. Well, we can ignore it.
Yes.
It can't reach us.
Right.
Well, can't reach. It can reach him when he tries
So.
to come back.
I'll mark them for you.
I'll just open up the next one, the strawberry.
This one?
Yeah.
So you begin to open it, and
Just teeth.
it's just a sucker.
Moving on. I'll just start unwrapping the next one. So that's what? Grape.
Glow pop.
This one right here?
Yeah.
As you begin to open it, you see teeth.
Ah.
And the mimic is above Motad in combat order, so it tries to grab him. He's right next to it.
Mojang, watch out!
So that is a 16 to hit.
Ken?
Sorry, we didn't hear
Can you
you.
hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
that hits.
That hits. Okay, so you take 4 bludgeoning damage, and you are stuck to it.
Okay.
Felix, what are you gonna do?
Well, that's not good. What indeed? Let's see. I'm not super close, which works. Yeah, all right. I'll.
You want the chocolate one?
So,
Oh, it's got a face on
well, that's a dead giveaway. All right.
it. Yeah.
Felix will move. Felix will go to here-ish.
Okay.
And let's see. So, do I attack it or do I try to pull my buddy off? Let's see. What's that? So if it's a strength, if it's just that, oh, that's a save.
I would say to attempt to pull him off, you could just make a strength check.
Okay, so that's just the modifiers, whatever's under the strength number.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I will attempt to pull my Motad off the tree. Mimic. That's a 9. He's very sticky.
He is very stuck.
Okay. Okay. Well, move. I assume that's an action. That's got to count as an action. Do I? Let's see. I'll risk it for the biscuit. Well, can I? No, I can't. Is there the chance for me to make any attack? Even one?
So you get 2 attacks in a turn, right?
Right.
So yeah.
But I
So-
don't. I would probably have to forfeit one because I've taken
Right,
an
you would
action to
have
help
to,
him.
yeah, you could only
To
do,
do
one.
one. Okay.
attack.
All right. And since I went to help him, I've only got my hands. But fortunately, as a tabaxi, I've got claws that
Yes,
can do
you
some
do.
damage. So, let's see here.
Good
Where
kitty.
is
Good
it?
kitty. Scratch this. Scratch the
Scratch
Yeah,
him.
right.
Scratch him.
Alright, I didn't like that roll last time. I'll try something different.
This is the wrong music for this.
I don't know if there's really good lollipop.
It's a 13 to hit.
13 to hit. That hits.
Awesome. And then that does something. Something. Nice. That's 7 points of slashing.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right.
I do a strength check to pull him off.
I did that first.
You're up,
Okay.
Leonard. I think.
Yep. Ellender, followed by Motad.
Yeah, I'm over there, so yeah, I'll go up next to Felix and. Did you pull him off? Or you
No, I
fell?
didn't. I failed. That's why I had to slash the tree.
And then I'll hit him with my rapier.
Okay.
You like that? The space in there.
Yeah. 9 plus 6 is 15.
That hits.
For 7.
All right.
Then I'll hit him with vicious mockery.
Okay.
What was that? A wisdom save?
Oh, yes. That's a nat 1.
I rolled 2 nat 1s once in this.
I've done that.
4 and 3 is 7.
Okay.
Psychic damage.
Okay. Anything else? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Motad.
Okay, so I am stuck. Am I grappled or restrained?
You are grappled to him.
Okay, so I can
You can
still
try. Yeah, you can
attack.
try. You can attack, or you can try to escape.
All right, I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Don't chop off your own foot.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a pro. All right, 26.
That hits for
All
sure.
right, 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And swing number 2
He is bloodied.
is a 13.
That
Yeah.
hits.
All right, 7 slashing damage.
Okay. He's mortal.
And I don't think I got anything good to do with a bonus action.
Okay. Singe.
I will bonus action move my sphere and slam it into him.
Okay.
And he has to make a dex save of 14.
Dex save of 14. That is a 14.
He takes 6. So he made it, but he takes half of that, so that's 3.
Okay. Still standing, still sticky.
And then I'll hit him with a firebolt.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack, spell attack roll.
Natural 1. So it's an automatic miss.
Yep. All right. Anything else?
No, maybe take a few steps back as long as I'm not in contact.
He'll get an opportunity
No, then
check.
I won't.
Okay. All right, Fooey.
So I'm perplexed. I want to concentrate and think about what we need to do to solve this puzzle.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the player is not smart enough, but maybe the character is.
So, you've noticed that some of these trees are regular
Yes.
lollipops. You've caught on to the fact that it seems like at the end of each of these paths, somewhere in there is what you're looking for.
At the end of each of these paths.
Yeah, right. So you've made your way through the long path.
Yeah.
You've made your way through the hard
What-
path. At
I-
the end of
All right,
each
you've lost me here. You've said long path and hard path. I don't know what that is.
long path, the long twisty one, and the heart path. The
Yeah.
heart path. You went through that whole those series of rooms.
Yes.
At the end, you found what you were looking for. You
Yeah.
found the sucker.
Well, I've come to the end.
You've come to the end. Somewhere in this room, you you think it has to be in here.
Yeah.
The only place it could possibly be is in a lollipop.
All right.
At the end.
So the red tree right in front of me, I'm going to take... So I don't know how much more action I have, right? You limit me where my turn ends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to concentrate on this tree to see if I can figure out, do I think it's a mimic
Okay.
or is it real or is it Memorex?
Okay, so you could smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've
So
had this experience.
This one
already.
should be cherry.
Yeah.
It smells like grape.
So then that doesn't seem right to me, right?
Right.
So I'm going to go to the grape one in front of me.
Okay. This grape one smells like grape.
All right. So stop me when I need to be stopped. Right. I want to unwrap the grape one.
Okay. How are you planning on unwrapping it?
Climbing up and unwrapping it.
Okay. Make an acrobatics or athletics up
Acrobatics,
to
love
you to
it.
see if you can climb up easily enough.
That one.
Okay, so you cannot get up there with the amount of movement you have.
Yeah, sure.
But you can be right next to it, or even here if you wanted to be there.
I don't think you'd want to be near though. One that you know it's
Well, this one has not been
Been
activated
tri-
at this
right.
point.
Yeah.
So he smelled it. That's how he identified it as a mimic. But once it becomes active, I'll put like the mad
frowning
face.
face on
Yeah.
it. All right. Good turn. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yep. Okay, Mimic, he's going to try and hurt Motad again with a bite. Now that he's got him in his grasp, but that's only an 8 to hit.
Oh, miss.
Yeah. That's it. That's all he's got. Felix.
Okay. Let's see.
Right.
Well, the strength thing didn't work last time.
He is mortal.
He is mortal. Okay. Yeah, but mortal's like
Under 10. 10 and under.
under, but
It's a good
Claw-
mechanic.
my
I
claws
like
don't-
that.
now
Say mortal. Calling it mortal. Yeah. Bloodied is half. Hit points.
now
Mortal's
again, we don't always play it this
Mm-hmm.
close, but I started with nothing in my hands. Can I pull my glaive and attack this time?
10. I think that's fine. Yep.
Can I,
Free object interaction and
And
then
two
two
attacks.
attacks. Yep.
Then that's what we're gonna do. Let's see here. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
With
So
the
what would
glaive.
your base damage be?
1d10 plus 3.
Okay, so he only had 7 left, so he is dead. So this one is dead. And Motad, you are now free. There are currently, this is the only activated mimic tree at the moment. So this red one with the white cap.
Right.
Everything else has either been unidentified or is inactive. So if you get within 5 feet of this one, it will attack you.
Right.
Otherwise, it won't.
Okay. Well, I say we avoid that.
Let's go down and see what Fu is up to.
Okay. So if you would like to take another chance, try and get up that.
Yeah. Unnatural 20.
Okay, so you get up that tree, you start to unwrap it. Looks like a regular sucker.
Karate chop it open.
Yeah, no, I'll start licking it.
Look,
Okay. Tastes like grape. It's delicious.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Crunch.
All right, you get to the center of the Tootsie Pop, and it's just a Tootsie Roll.
Dang it.
you got a Tootsie Roll?
You guys catch up to me, and I'm just licking that tree.
What are you doing?
I don't think it's here. I haven't found it yet. If it's here, I'm going to find it.
Are we smelling? Are we mage handing?
We're gonna stay in.
Smelling
We're gonna
first.
stay in initiative.
Oh, by the way, that was
You
over there.
can get out of initiative as long as you're avoiding the tree.
So I will take my sphere and slam it into the sour apple one. It's the second one.
This
the
one?
Yeah.
Okay. As you slam it into it, teeth come out.
There you go.
Okay.
Now at least know it's an enemy.
Yep.
And then I will firebolt this.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
It is 10
All right, that hits.
for. Why does it roll twice? 9.
9. Okay. You start to like explode the top of this tree with that firebolt, and you, as pieces of the lollipop are falling away, you notice a like shimmering star appear in the center.
Here it is.
Which one is it?
This one.
Okay.
Was there a way we should have known that?
No.
Just
Search them all.
Search them all.
Yep.
Let's get out of here.
Well, you got to shimmy up and get it.
Hey, Motag, take down that tree.
Okay.
You got an axe, man.
Yeah.
He's got several.
Yep. All right. I'm limber up.
None of us seem to be able to climb up a tree, so
He climbed up pretty good.
All right.
Got an
Aim.
Second try.
second try.
Do a few practice swings and swing.
Hassan?
Maybe you have advantage with that swing.
Yeah. Sure, you can take advantage on it. No, it's just a tree. With advantage?
17.
There you go. All right, it only had 1 hit point left.
It falls asleep.
So, yep, you that tree gets chopped down. You have access to the star.
And I will pick that up.
Okay.
So I have all 4.
And Fui has found the exit already.
Yep. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the last one. The circle, I think.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Is this the last one or?
Anybody
Let's
want
go.
short,
Yeah,
short
this
rest?
is the fifth. This is the 5th one.
Short rest. Anybody?
Sure.
Wait, we've done 4 already?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
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 Short rest.
That's ridiculous.
Short rest.
Okay, I can roll hit dice.
We're gonna take a short rest, okay?
Yep, that's fine. I'm just getting this set up for you.
So I'm gonna do Song of Rest.
So that gives, go ahead and roll a d6, and then everyone gets that. Everyone who's taking hit dice, who's using hit dice,
Okay, so I roll
gets
it.
that added to
They don't
the
roll
total
it?
that they. Nope, you just roll it.
For every hit dice or just?
Just one
86
time.
total?
Yeah, just one
Okay.
time. So you get an extra 1 hit point if you are using hit dice.
I mean, it was enough to top me up.
If anyone would like lollipops, there are plenty. Lots of flavors to choose from.
I'll take 2 at random.
2 at random.
Now 3 kids can be.
There's more than just watermelon.
Thank you for the lollipops.
You're welcome. I had 2 more sitting here that were 6 total.
All right.
I also have.
Hit dice. Has been used. My key points have been recharged. As
Yeah, make
Fui
sure you
is doing.
got your bardic inspiration back too.
Fui has done his concentration and
So you're back at 4.
meditation.
And I think, yeah, there's a lot. You guys have a lot that get recharged on short rests.
And we enter the circle room.
Okay. As you enter this circle room, is everyone done with their short rest? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
As you enter this circle room, make a perception check, everybody. See what you notice.
13.
13?
16.
I am really looking in my book while I was on short rest, and I don't even know what's going on.
You said perception, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
basically.
Not 20 plus 4.
Okay.
15.
Okay. So you walk in, all of you see, well, except except Singe. Everybody else sees these first few rows of this is like a tiled room. The first couple rows of tiles have nothing on them. The next 11 rows have different shaped candies etched into them. They're turned all different ways. They have a whole bunch of different kinds of candies etched onto them. You continue looking around. Who had a nat 20? Okay, Felix, you continue looking around. Some of you guys also notice there is a plaque on the wall right next to you, right over here, right next to Fui, that says, "Just get across," written on it. And Felix, you are looking around. You're like, how do we get across? Like, what in the world? And you start looking around. You look up, and you notice written on the ceiling is an alphabet with candies next to each letter that looks like this. Looks like this.
Are we supposed to make the alphabet?
It's probably supposed to spell
Maybe just get
Cross,
across.
just get a cross.
ACROSS.
The rival candy store called.
How many?
Sugar
The Sugar
Daddy.
Daddies.
What did
He
it say?
asked, he asked what's the rival's candy store called.
Yeah, that's what he's.
How many rows? 1, 2.
There's 11, I think.
Little
It's
cross.
13
6,
letters.
7, 8,
Just
9,
get
10,
across.
11.
Across.
So 11 this way, 4 that way.
Get.
So 4 columns,
just
11 rows.
Get across.
Well, just get across is 4 and 3 is 7 and 2, 4, 6.
And
13.
the
only
orientation
11.
of these would be this way, because it would be the way you're looking at them.
Sugar Daddies is 2, 4.
Might help if I actually turn it.
Sugar Daddies is 11.
Might be able to see better. That. You see a little better now? Maybe.
Well,
Post a
Sugar
picture
Daddies
of
is
that.
11 letters.
There's no guarantee we don't have to like step sideways. Is it? Do
I'm
any
gonna
of them spell
post-
anything
I'm gonna-
naturally?
I'm going to post pictures in the Discord so that you can see it better.
there's nothing in the first row that it stands for S,
Mm-hmm.
but there is one that stands for J.
Are we sure about the S?
S is right there.
But it's got a dark center.
No, it's got a dark center and light colored.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So
Oh, across. SS. Because there's S and S over there. Potentially, but the
it
count
could
isn't
be.
right.
It could be that we don't necessarily have to do one in each row. We could do
Oh,
so.
Fair
Just
point.
get across.
cross.
So we can start here
Okay.
with J.
There's
Make hand?
11 letters in just get across.
There is. Then we're good. Is there a U in the next one?
So
Yes.
the repeats, I'm not counting the repeats. There's 11 letters in just get across.
Oh, so you're thinking the S is a double at the
Right.
end.
Well, they're in the T.
Well, there's a J. There's a U. There's an S. There's a T.
G is next.
Well, I stayed in the same row.
Yeah.
J-U-S-T.
I'm going to use a key point to do uncanny dodge.
G.
Uncanny, whatever the dodge one is.
Yep.
I'm going to step
Got
on
it?
the
You're
J.
following me?
Okay, you step on the J.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear like a little click, but nothing happens.
E.
And then just follow the letters.
T.
J-U-S. Where this was T. T. G.
That's T. Where were you going? Oh,
GET. Is that
Yeah.
where
All
you're
right,
at?
yeah,
Get-
yeah.
Pause. I'll look back to the rest. Anyone following me?
oh, you can do it. You're
No,
good.
You
Oh,
gotta
we don't
just,
want to we don't want to mess up the order.
yeah.
Now the next one has to be A, which is this one. A,
C,
C,
R,
R,
O
O,
S
S, S, cross.
There we go. Each step you just hear. You just hear a click on each one, but nothing happens.
Whew. All right. But there's nothing over here, guys.
There's a doorway right here. A door.
Oh, never mind. There's a door over here.
There might be something behind the door. Maybe we should follow him. It is Fu, you know.
you first.
I'm gonna peek my head in the door.
Did you say you're going?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll all follow.
Click, click,
the
click, 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 click.
Yep, yep, yep.
Spikes come out of the ceiling, start falling.
Okay. Who's opening the door?
Well, if Axe is here, Axe can open the door.
I got it.
Fui ducks between his legs and says, "Go ahead." Go. Starts pushing him.
You are a halfling,
All right. He
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Oh, I should re-roll my ones. Darn it!
Yep.
I've had a couple, like the tree.
Yeah, the tree was one. All right. As you make your way into the room, in the center of the room, you see
A dragon.
not quite. A large, very large, 10 by 10, white seems like a jawbreaker.
I just
That's the
had
only
a
thing in the
sucker.
room.
Just sitting on the ground?
Yep.
In a wrapper or just... No,
It's
like
just
a big
it's
marble.
just a
Just
giant
looks like
white jawbreaker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Broke my jaw on a few of those when I was a kid.
Hence the name.
Hmm?
Hence the name.
Let's roll it off its center point.
I'm not going
Sounds
to roll
like a
very
good idea.
far.
Let's just roll it into the corner and see what happens.
Okay.
Push it with my staff.
You try and push on it. It doesn't move. It seems to be locked in
All right.
place. Seems like it's not going to move out of that spot.
All right.
Axeman.
I don't know. You don't want to beat an axe on something stone. However,
Is it stone or is it candy?
well,
It's
Hard. It's
candy.
rock solid candy.
Make an investigation check.
All right. So I say I re-roll one. So what do I roll?
2.
A 2. I rolled a 2,
Okay. Seems like candy.
which is a 3.
Seems like candy.
you know what?
I'm going to...
No, it's not. It's
I'm going to lick it.
You gonna lick it?
nice.
Okay. You lick it, and it feels like kind of cold to your tongue. Like you're like, oh, like I don't normally think of jawbreakers being cold, but it's a little bit cold. Tastes kind of pepperminty.
Okay.
Felix will pull out from his provided Dungeoneer's pack a hammer and a piton, which is basically a big steel spike, and will attempt to chisel into this giant jawbreaker.
Okay. As you hold this spike up and you're like expecting little pieces of it to chip away, especially after he says it's kind of cold. You'd picture that's what a chunk of ice would do, maybe. As you're hitting it, you're like, this isn't really doing much.
Okay.
What is everyone's passive perception?
13.
14.
11.
14.
Hey, what?
I wrote it. It's down beneath all the traits. It's in a long box. Did I not write it? It's 10 plus your perception is passive perception. 10 plus whatever your perception bonus is.
Oh, 14.
Okay. You notice that right underneath this jawbreaker, kind of like surrounding it on the floor, is a little bit of ice.
We could chisel away the ice so we could roll it.
It doesn't seem to be supporting it. It's just kind of like freezing up the floor a little bit.
It's emanating cold.
No one has flame.
It's a flaming sphere.
Yeah, well, I have to recast it. Yeah.
Melt the ice, see what happens.
I have two thoughts. I guess Flaming Sphere could do it. So I'll cast Flaming Sphere and put it at the bottom of the...
Okay. So as you cast Flaming Sphere and it's kind of focused at the base, you see the ice around it melt, but you don't see the Jawbreaker. Like, nothing is happening to the Jawbreaker. As you think through that, you're like, make a...
Investigation.
I would say...
I've been rolling on that one. From a street.
Make an either nature or arcana check.
Oh, Arcana all the way. I got a 12.
Okay. So you start thinking about like what you know of beasts and their resistances, monsters and their resistances, and vulnerabilities and things like that. And you're like, I know like a white dragon would be immune to like ice damage, but like weak to fire. And you start thinking through that, and you're like, I know kind of what kind of plays against these elements and things like that. But then you start to consider this dungeon that you've been going through and how none of it really makes sense. The things that have been happening, you're like, it doesn't make sense for there to
Frost.
be a forest of lollipops. It doesn't make sense for there to be these nasty tentacle beasts protecting a rock or a pillar.
Hit it with a frost.
So, the Flaming Sphere is having no effect on the Jawbreaker, right?
Not on the Jawbreaker.
So I will try Ray of Frost because my wonderful storyteller next to me is telling me that. So I'll try to do that.
Okay.
And that's not a concentration, so
that
17 to hit.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
And it's good. 15.
Okay. As you hit this Jawbreaker with this Ray of Frost, you notice as the entire exterior of this white Jawbreaker shatters. And what is left behind is a blue sphere.
I hit it with the sphere. The flaming sphere.
With this flaming sphere. It has
Still has no effect.
Nope. You do notice that kind of the puddle of water kind of sizzles underneath the sphere, or underneath the Jawbreaker from the heat, but that's it.
So blue sphere. It's not emanating cold or anything like
It's
that.
emanating
What's
heat.
it doing?
You should lick this one.
Sizzle,
No, but you sizzled it.
No, the water sizzled it from
The flaming sphere like sizzled up
didn't
the
sizzle.
water that was on the ground.
So does it feel warm or cold if you get your hand close to
A
Sticky.
little more neutral. It seems kind of moist.
it? Like it's water?
Moist.
All right, I'll use
Moist.
I use my mage hand and try to go into it.
It hits the
It's
edge.
not liquid. It's just it's
Nope.
hard. There's another idea. It could get messy. Thunderclap.
Well, you better all get out of here then.
We all retreat to the other room. You do a thunderclap?
I'm gonna do
Thunderwave.
thunder wave. I don't have
Thunder.
thunderclap.
Thunderwave. You both have thunderwave?
Oh, you got Thunderwave too.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
got it, you go ahead and use it.
So we all clear out, leave the cleric or the bard, and he does a thunderclap,
Thunderwave.
thunder wave.
So, thunder wave is thunder damage. You know that, right?
Yep.
Okay. It's like
Yeah.
a wave.
In
of,
this little room with walls
Yeah.
and everything, I'm probably gonna drive myself, break my eardrums.
Yeah. Okay, so you create this thunder wave. Everybody steps out, and this giant, like, everybody's like, oh my gosh, like, why would he do that in a small room? Like, your ears are ringing. The orb continues dripping.
Yep. So
All right, so we've used thunder damage, we've used heat, we've tried cold. So, yeah.
Well, the cold got the white gone.
Yeah, I'll try Ray of Frost again. I don't care. I
Mm.
mean, it's not going to cost me anything.
Okay.
Ray, nothing.
Nothing.
Gonna hit it with my axe.
All right. Your axe bounces off.
Ah,
Can we roll this one
Why?
away?
No.
Cool. Heat, cold.
Electrical?
What element? Lightning.
I don't have it.
I'm not casting a third level spell.
I can bitch slap it. But he just hit it with the axe. That didn't
Well,
do
I'm
anything.
trying to think of the different, elements that what haven't we used? It looks like it's wet, maybe water.
I have another
I'll
thought,
try
but it's going to
spitting
cost
on
me a
it.
spell. I don't know.
You're gonna try spitting on it?
Yep.
Okay. Will you roll a d4?
Uh-oh.
Why
I'm
did
supposed to say nothing happens. 1.
Okay, he spits on it in a tiny little spot. Kind of
All right.
dissolves.
I have
drips
this
off.
memory of, we said 80s movies, right? Red Dawn, when their radiator went out.
Are we all gonna piss on
We're
it?
all gonna pee on the blue orb.
Oh my god!
I'll give it a shot. I don't care.
Or unless you can produce water. I don't have a produce water spell. My cleric would have if I
Cleric
were
had
allowed.
create water.
Let's pee on it.
Yeah, I'll give it a
Great. Anyone who's peeing on it, roll a d6.
God.
I'm not very big. I only had a 2.
5.
2.
shot. I really had to go. 5.
Okay.
1.
Okay. All of you band together and
Stage
pee
fright.
on this jawbreaker. And as you're peeing, the water on it just drips off and reveals a purple jawbreaker.
Oh god.
Purple
Using
layer.
our water skins would have been easier. But, right.
Water skin would have been easier. Peeing on it was more fun.
Mage hand, I'll try to push it. Still no movement.
Okay, still no movement.
We'll go through the.
Bring the slinging spear back to it.
We have heat. We have cold. We have electricity. We have thunder wave.
The sphere doesn't do anything.
Ray of Frost.
We go ray of frost.
Frost does not do anything.
In purple, that always seems like psychic to me.
We hit
This
it.
is mockery.
There you go.
You think you're purple, but really you're orange.
You just look like a giant grape.
You're
It-
just a poor man's blue.
It doesn't seem sad.
Ah. All right, I'll swing it on my axe again.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. With advantage because it's stationary.
Well, 23.
Yeah, that's
I want
fine.
to see if I get a crit. Nope.
Okay.
All right, 23.
All right, roll for damage.
Oh, I rolled. Where was it? Where is it? 16.
All right. As you whack this not Jolly Rancher, Jawbreaker, it just shatters in front of you as the force of your
Nice.
axe hitting it makes it shatter into pieces.
And now we have a
Red. It doesn't look very red, but that's the best red I had.
I'll hit it with what do we got? Cold, hot.
Yeah, it feels hot.
So
hit it with more hot.
Work on it, or does the
Ray Frost does
flaming
not work
sphere
on it.
work on
Your
it?
flaming sphere does work on
Okay,
it.
2d6.
And with it staying there, eventually it would do 10 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a...
And then that fades away, melts away, or burns away, I suppose. Leaves a small green jawbreaker.
Green, huh?
Yep.
What's that mean, green?
How
Plants.
small? Is it the right
Plants.
size for the table? Is it the same size as our other
Circle?
one?
Is it the circle we're looking for? Not yet. Not yet.
It's not a lollipop. All the other ones had sticks. All the suckers had
Okay.
sticks.
So
Well, I mean,
hot,
flaming
cold.
sphere doesn't work.
Nope.
Ray of Frost doesn't work.
Green.
Poison?
Try to
Poison.
shoot again.
I mean, I could breathe
I
on
have a
it.
stink cloud.
I'll breathe on it.
Yeah. All right. You cast your poison breath on it, and it just disintegrates with the
Nice.
poison. Turns into a gas and just fades away. As that begins to fade away, a circle lollipop falls onto the floor.
Nice.
I used my mage hand because that was peed on at one point.
No, it
It
wasn't.
fell into the puddle of pee.
Yeah, it fell into the puddle of pee.
No, that's true.
You're all
We don't
like
need to
standing in
talk
pee.
We won't say anything to Pops. There's health code violations there. There's...
Right.
Okay. Okay, let's take it back to the room.
Okay.
Fooey wants an ice cream cone.
Yes.
A
Ice
well-deserved
cream.
ice
Ice
cream.
cream.
Ice cream,
Okay.
you scream, we all scream for
Head
ice
back
cream.
into the kitchen.
I guess we're not all going to die.
1, 2, 3. Put the lollipops in the
Well,
spot.
there's 5 of us. Each one take one.
Yep.
And at the same time,
Yep.
put them on on the table.
1, 2, 3. Blink.
Boom.
Okay, as you place them, they click, 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 all 5. And they begin to glow and hum as the pedestal lowers into the ground and all 5 stations reappear. You see the chocolate station, just as it had been left, there was a tray of chocolate partially being made. A taffy puller begins to hum to life and pull the taffy that was on it. That lolly station is sitting. It is like the most beautiful. Like you're like, why does this dude have like something that belongs in a mansion? An oven reappears with a tray of cookies on top. The ice cream machine is there as he had left it partially.
With strawberry ice cream already made.
Partially in the works of trying to make that ice cream.
Yay! Is that it?
Yeah. Pop comes back in. He's like, "You found my kitchen."
But what about Garrett?
Well, I haven't seen him since. I don't know. I don't know
What
where
about the
he is.
sugar daddies?
Well, they need
Wha-
to get out of town.
How did this even happen?
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe Garrett didn't actually hate the sugar daddies. Maybe he was one of them.
What? You hired a sugar daddy?
Well, I didn't know. I thought he hated them.
So
Need to do better background checks.
and so they somehow did this to you. You think?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I can turn him in and get him kicked out of town.
Okay. All right, that's it.
That's
Woohoo!
it. There you go.
All right, I think this deserves to play our intro one more time. Call it an outro this time. And let's go over here. I called it Jamie's thing. All right.
Jamie's thing.
Thanks, guys. Yes.
Yeah.
Very fun. Thank you for running
And
it.
we finished it.
You did.
Took us an extra hour. But
Yeah.
No TPK.
No TPK.
I'm so disappointed.
Pop turns out to be a god of trickery and kills us all. We're all dead.
All right. So thank
I
you for
chose
everyone.
to make a few less chokers for time's sake.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna stop the recording. Bye, everyone.